Thanks.
Oh my god, hot damn, look at her, she's dead, oh god, wow, oh god, bless.
Hi. Hi, Bean. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. How are you doing? The cat. Hello, Linka. Hello, Zombie Fox. Hi, Dragon. Hello, Shadow. Zombie. Congratulations on being Boop Champ. How are you doing, Bean? House Flipper. How was House Flipper? Damn you, Zombie. Hi, Chicken. How are you? Bean is good. That is good to hear. It's very fun. House Flipper is very fun. A lot of thinky think, a lot of doohickey. Hold on. Let's see if we can get Vicky up in this. Let's see if Vicky can have functionality. You are the half awake. You are the big sleepies. Of course. I'm sorry that I started like an hour later. I was out zooms, running errands with the Broham. Ignore this. Out running errands with the Broham. With that being the case, also, there we go. You also need to redo the timer. Hold on. Let me redo the timer before I forget. There you go. Is she speaking to me? She's speaking to me already? JavaScript error occurred in the main process. Uncaught exception. Syntax error. Unexpected token. Hello? How broken are you, Vicky? That is the main question we ask of you today. Poke online. Oh, half. She got it halfway there. Hey! The body, the pillow. Okay, wait, where are we? Love the new model? Thank you, Bean. It's been a long time coming since an upgrade. Or new fashionable threads, more accurately. The big eep, you always cute. Thank you, Shadow. Fuck that guy! Avi! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in!
Thank you for letting me know. It seems that the user, _Vtuber, has brought 55 viewers to this channel through a raid.
Luxies! Hara, thank you so much for the follow. With every level I grow stronger. How are you doing? I saw you streaming a little bit earlier before I left on my errand. Is that true? Am I understanding your title correctly? Did you fail your driving lessons and you decided to wait? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not raiding back in the Avi. Wait a second. I meant shout out, not raid. Hold on. Brain's not working. I don't mean to counter raid Avi. She's not online right now. Hold on. Shout out. The shout out. Shout out the Avi. There we go. Oh, this is doing wonders to show your community how
it
how
seems
much of
that
a
Bluepaws _ is expressing
streamer I
their
am.
excitement and claiming to be the BOOPCHAMP.
Boop. Wait, are you? I am Boop Champ. Everybody's Boop Champ? Everybody is the Boop Champ. You are a mess without scripts. What do you mean? That's not true. That's not true at all. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Avi. Hi. I am a professional streamer. Despite what you may believe, I'm not self-reliant on my mods. Absolutely not. I totally know how to stream without them. I totally know how to. The Donathon's probably gonna end tomorrow, right? Probably. Should, hopefully, right? Theoretically speaking. Not tomorrow, actually. I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have yet to take my brother out to dinner. Should
What
probably
seems
do
to
that.
be the matter? How can I assist you?
I think Vicky's still kind of broken.
メッセージをお願いします。
3 years as a streamer and still making beginner mistakes like this. I like to see you try better, Shadow. Come back to me when you are a 3-year streamer. Still trapped in this heck of your own making? It's wonderful here. It's an Avi raid. A game guy, yes, yes. Hello, Seth. Hello, Blue Paws. Hello, raise the timer. Hello. I haven't even made my rounds of hellos. Hello, Lenka. Hello. Oh my god, look at that. Damon Resnick's on top of it. Pinning my message. Cause I haven't done that yet. Let's raid Avi. Who here wants to raid Avi? Who here wants to raid back in the Avi? You're gonna have to counter the counter. Counter the other counter of a raid. You were... Yes, let's ping pong back and forth. Hey, Avi, can you go live again right now so that I can raid back into you? Can we do this? Can we ping pong? Scribs is out. Scribs isn't here today. Nah, Scribs has some family matters today. Where's the donut pin message? God damn it. Mod that guy. Hey, mods this guy. Shots fire, mod Vicky. Make her ban us all. Never. Give Vicky the stream key. She already has access to the stream key. Is she saying things? Oh, wait, is she broken? She looks broken. She looks like she's kind of broken here. Hold on. Vicky, why are you broken? Why? Oh, you know what? You know what I think it is? I know what it is. She probably has the camera, this thing.
I apologize, but I'm unable to assist with the specific request for a donation pin message.
She's broken today. Do you want to see the chat and the world burn? Avi, thank you so much for the 1 Donna. Donna. I will mark it in your wonderful Excel sheet that you've made wonderfully for me. There we go. What would you do without me? I would be an utter mess, Resnick. I'd be nothing but a puddle. I'd be a mud puddle, a pudding. I'd be nothing but slop on the floor. You make me to what I am today. I am polished marble because you sought me out and decided to polish. You want to raid Avi right now? Right now? Infinite points farming? Oh my god. Oh, we could infinitely. Avi, go live right now. We can infinitely points farm each other. We could have infinite points forever. Hi, Rianari. How are you doing? You love her? It's your communal balloon baby donathon. Well, it's this donathon is for Avi so that she can have all the baby balloons that she wants. No, you're gonna take a nice shower? Goddamn. You can give everyone infinite points just by rejecting all the redeems? You don't. No, you don't. You don't. No, you don't. No! I would cry and sob and weep in tears. Absolutely weep in tears. Magnificently so, though. Magnificently so, though. Oh, yes. Hello. Everybody would just respend it on the docky. Yes. Hello, Red Beardly. How are you doing? How's everybody? Blue Paws. Thank you for the Donna.
I apologize, but as an AI text-based model, I don't have the ability to see or interact with images or visual gestures like the Sukos mug you mentioned. My responses are text-based only. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
You know what? She's acting like she's forgotten who she is. She's very this is the most AI generic responses she's been giving. and her back end is dead. Ha! She was euthanized! All of her back end is empty! Okay, Vicky, you're going on vacation today. You're going on vacation. It's all gone. It's all gone. She's unbickified. She's gone. It's all gone. All of her memories, all of her prompts for Vicky, for Avi, for everything. For Avi, for Ano, for Chia, it's all gone. The lobotomy was successful. Who did this to her? Who lobotomized Vicky? Who would dare do such a thing? We gotta let her go, guys. We gotta, what happened? I don't know what happened to her. All I know is that she's gotta go. She's gotta go. Vicky, go take a nice bath or something. Go take a nice bath. So I'll see you next time. There you go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Memory loss arc. We need to jumpstart her memory. Vicky, what do you do? She's not doing anything. She's forgotten everything. Does she respond to stream elements? Maybe. Did Vicky hit her head? I think she might be having like a stroke or something, you know, heat stroke. Contribution to the communal baby? Oh, you guys doing... Avi, you already have 2 communal babies somewhere here. Where's the communal babies? I don't think I drew anything on them yet. Did you ever decide what you wanted in your communal babies? There's no junk in that. I have to rewrite everything. I'm sad. There was so much detail in there. You'll save her, Vicky. Talk about bekogenning thighs. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. What are you doing? Scooped her brains out with a spoon like a big fluffy sundae. An ice cream that melted out of her nose. You were scammed by your Sakura rain. Is everything broken? It still exists. Oh, it's not connected to Twitch now. Okay. Thank you, stream. I'm prepared. I'm a prepared streamer. Why is none of you working? Everything's broken. Ow! We can do this. We can do this. Ow. Anything the communal donors want. What would the communal donors want for their communal baby? No thoughts, head empty. Ah! I have only myself to blame. I have only myself to blame. Oh! Here is one of the communal babies. See? Community baby. It is a community baby, but it hasn't been christened yet because I don't know what you guys would like. What would you guys like on your communal baby? We have a communal baby here, ready to be christened. And I'm not just, you know, he's very bouncy. Ow! He's a very bouncy baby. What would we like to draw on our communal baby? Oyo. Ow. Wait, Avi never answered me. Avi! Did you... Picky lobotomy. Artist rendition. She'd be like, ooh. A lobotomized Vicky. What happened to the other communal baby? We had another communal baby somewhere. Is this the other communal baby? What is this? No, this is Hugs. What did I write here? I'm sure if I owe one, so here is a spare. Apparently I made a spare. Okay. I don't know where the other communal baby is. It might be on the other side of my bed. But I guess we are doing a lobotomized Vicky right now. I have to redo her back end. All of her memories have been wiped. That's okay. This is not uncommon. It is uncommon, but we're gonna pretend it's not uncommon and act very chill and cool. You can draw Bicky getting lobotomized by Beko. I didn't do it. I'm not the one that did the lobotomizing. She just woke up like that. An evil Beko? Me? Evil? Give her a dumpster a dumpster behind? Do you like dumpster behinds? Do you like dump trucks? The dump truck? I'm gonna do a lobotomized Vicky. Because that seems to be the current consensus. Do I remember what Vicky looks like? Absolutely not. But we'll figure it out. A literal dumpster. I'll draw a literal dumpster on one. I don't remember if we have any spare communal babies that I still owe. I still owe, Black Ice Canary. I still owe some Sailor Scouts to them. I still need to watch Sailor Moon Crystal. And I also still need to finish the live action. Because I was so sad I didn't want the live action to end. I just stopped watching it. But some things might have to come to an end eventually. A Vicky crying for help with the look of pain in her face while Beko laughs with a drill and no gloves. Why are you guys so cynical like this? I didn't do this to her. She woke up this way. I don't know what she does in her spare time. She has her own missions. She doesn't hang around me all the time. She goes out on these secret missions all by herself, right? She goes out on these secret missions by herself. And she comes home. She comes home like this. I don't do these things to her. She gets herself into these situations and these plans and things like that. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. The show for Sailor Moon? I'm sad. I stopped watching it. I binged watched the Sailor Moon live action, right? Because it was very interesting. It was kind of a hard buy-in for me. But then after a while, I started watching it a lot. And then I binged. There was like over 100 and like by the time I got to 180 or something like that, I realized that I was coming to its end. And I was just like, I can't go on. I can't live in a world where there's no more of this. So I just stopped. But I got to the part where like Sailor Moon became a bad A and literally was like killing people and exploding things just because Queen Beryl took her boyfriend, and she was just like, I'm not okay with this, and literally just starts like flinging her wand around and exploding things all over the place. She was just like, I'm not okay with this. And I'm like, yeah, that's a legit response. That's a legit response for somebody who just had their boyfriend taken and stolen away from them. You look-y want to watch the Bleach and Dragon Ball live action? Do it! Some people say it's cringe, right? Watching live action, but I think it's interesting what people can do, like, when it's live action, because you have less flexibility. So it's just interesting to see the different adaptation. Sailor Moon is a killer. She gets so scary and deadly. She's kind of like yandere. They made her kind of yandere. At least, not her, but like she gets possessed by Princess Serenity when Darien or whatnot was being taken by Queen Beryl. Queen Serenity just like morbed into her body and was just like, nah fam. Bam, bam, bam. Starts exploding everything. She was not okay. And on top of that, Mercury becomes evil too. Did you know that? In the live action, Mercury becomes evil. Who's your favorite scout and why is it Jupiter? 'Cause she cooks really good. She cooks amazingly well. Although my favorite Sailor Scout is actually Saturn. But if I had to have a reason for Jupiter, it's because, dude, she's an amazing cook. You need to watch this? You should. Dun, 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 dun. Because you love Bleach and you know nothing about Dragon Ball. You get both ends of the spectrum. I heard the Dragon Ball one was awful though. That the Dragon Ball one was just balls, like pure balls. Hi Dark, how are you doing? Dun, dun, dun. You have no knowledge of Sailor Moon. All you know is that you like the one with the long black hair. That's Mars. That's Mars for sure, for sure. She's cool. She's pretty down to earth. She's down to earth and she's realistic and she's a great pal. Hi Dust! The only issue with live actions is that their clothes look too clean, as if it's like cosplay, such as with Full Metal Alchemist live action. That's fair. The Sailor Moon one is definitely more like cosplay as well, because they made all of them wear wigs. So like, when they're normal humans, right? When they're regular selves, civilian selves, they have regular like Asian hair, like regular Asian black hair. And then when they turn into Sailor Scouts, they wear wigs. So they have the blue hair, the brown hair, the blonde hair, the things like that. Even like Sailor Mars goes from like, she has like the reddish brown hair when she's human, normal, like unscouted human, and then when she turns into Sailor Mars, they give her a long black hair wig, and it's just like, but why? And then because Luna was a talking cat, literally she's like a talking cat plush. She's a plush and she's just like, and they like waggle this plush around. But then they try to fix that a little bit later, because then she also transforms into a Sailor Scout, and she's portrayed by this little girl, this cute tiny little girl, and it's really cute and adorable. I love her outfit. She's really adorable. I don't know, she's kind of cute. But it's really weird. You kind of have to get over. If you get over the fact that they just look like a bunch of cosplayers, it has that draw, that sort of Asian drama draw. You heard the Bleach one was Bleach. I don't remember if I watched the Bleach one. I think I might have. I feel like I might have, but I don't remember it. The Full Metal Alchemist one I don't think was too bad. I don't think the Full Metal Alchemist was too bad. But then again, I haven't watched all of Full Metal, right? But I did like the graphics effects in the live action, because it was like, that was their closest to having Hollywood cinema like graphics or something like that, is what people were saying at the time. So it was pretty cool. It was really nice. I think it really was really nice, sort of thing. I don't remember what Vicky looks like. This is me not remembering what Vicky looks like. She's got like a nice egg head. Ah. Hello. Can I give her like some drool? She's drooling. Her brain is like down here in a pile of mush. It's just there. It's just there. There's a tiny little brain just spat out of her head. Egghead Vicky! Oh dear God, you didn't finish the live action Full Metal Alchemist, to be honest. It's only the movie, right? It's just a movie, there's not a live action TV series, is there? So take it as that is. You're gonna wait for a bunch of years to pass and see if a live action Chainsaw Man gets produced? Ever. They might. I don't know how long it takes them to make live actions. I don't know how long it takes them to make live actions. Didn't finish the movie. It was that bad for you. Oh. I didn't think it was that bad. But I didn't watch a lot of Full Metal Alchemist. I would consider the Dragon Ball movie to be bad, but I've never seen it before. But everybody has told me it's been really, really horrible, right? I've watched Dead or Alive live action. I watched the Street Fighter live action. Dead or Alive live action. The only thing I remember is that they would go like Helena, right? The name is Helena, and then go Helena or something like that. Helena. You bet it'll be like 4 to 5 years before then. To be honest, though, My Hero Academia or Naruto is probably gonna get a live action first. Naruto, right? Naruto's more classic. Maybe? Avatar also bad. The Last Airbender? Didn't they do 2 movies? Is there 2 versions? Is my brain rotting? Is there 2 Avatar live actions? There is, isn't there? Or are they coming out with a TV series live action? We should watch the Dragon Ball movie? Absolutely. I'll watch it with you. Speaking of not finished, I'm sorry, Beko. A mix of work and writer's block. You don't think you can finish the second story? Aw. Ow. You're gonna have my spleen as retribution. It's okay, Kaiju. That means we get to write a fanfic, and we can include you in it and make it utterly cringe. We'll make it super cringe together, and we'll do it live on stream. It's okay. We'll suffer together. All you remember about the Avatar live action was like 5 earthbenders doing a bunch of moves. Just throw a pebble at Yes. Absolutely. This one was gonna be Saturn. Venus. This is Venus. Who do I have as yellow? Uranus. Venus. This is Venus. Bah. You have the second story done, but it's about a cringe. It's about a cringe. Bottom cat boy. You don't know if you want that on stream. What do you mean? If I want that on stream, I'll read whatever. As long as it's not against toss, and you're not gonna get me banned, I'll read whatever cringe you have to throw at me. I can't tie this without nails. I've lacked nails. Wait, there's multiple Dragon Ball movies? Can you put the card up? Which card? Me? Can I put the card up? Yeah, hold on a second. I'm stuck. I needs help. I needs help. Do I have a stick? Can I use the cowbell stick? Ugh. Ah! Ugh. Okay. You need to elaborate 10 steps ahead, Detective Beko fanfic stuff. Word on. There you go. Card is now up on screen. As a reminder, I have a card going on. That I would love to print out at the end of the event. So make sure that you write in it. Contribute. Is there multiple Dragon Ball movies? Live action. We're talking live action. Awful live action stuff. You started watching Soul Eater, the anime? Soul Eater is pretty good. I don't remember the story finishing, so I don't know if there's more Soul Eater. Look, Gary, there I am. Yes. I have it viewing the page that is still got space. Still got ample amount of space. Yeah, the anime. There's no live action. Yes, there is. There's a live action Dragon Ball movie. Someone's writing a story about bekogenning, the world's okayest detective. What do you mean, okayest detective? I'm really good. I solve puzzles. I'm good at solving puzzles. You're only like episode 3, so not that far in. Blair, though? I like Blair. I like Blair. Blair is like my spirit animal. Spirit animal. There is no live No live Dragon Ball. Yes, there is? Yes, there is. You have the one fanfic about Bounty Hunter Beko. But not really detective noir. I'm smart. I can detect really good. When we played the Isomnium Files, I already knew. I was making all sorts of the guesses and deductions. I knew. It was like my first guess in of what or what it was. Something like that. Does not exist. That doesn't. There is no live Dragon Ball. Is this? Am I being gaslit? Don't gaslight us. It's real, you can't deny it. Chicken, it's okay. You and I can watch it together. Is it on Netflix? Where can we watch it? We'll go watch it together, and then we can just harp on how bad it is. Black Eyes. Canary. From your experience with the one detective game, you'd make a subpar detective. You'd go around throwing things at people. There's no live action Dragon Ball. Beko out here trying to gaslight us into thinking there's a live action Dragon Ball movie. There is though. There is a live action Dragon Ball movie. There's a live action Dragon Ball movie. There's a live action Street Fighter movie. There's a live action Mortal Kombat movie. There's a live action Dead or Alive movie. There's a live action Death Note movie made by Netflix, which is pretty awful and bad. Ryoks was done very nicely, but everything else was fairly bad. But my favorite scene is still the main character, Light, screaming at the top of his lungs, and it really literally sounds like he's peeing his pants, and that kind of pleases me because, man, he did capture the essence of dread and fear very convincingly. And then there's the Fullmetal Alchemist live action, and well, guess what? There's a Dragon Ball live action. And we can bask in its greatness, questionable, and experience true bliss, which is disgust, watching the absolute piece of cinema, which means garbage. Beko, stop. There is no live Dragon Ball, Death Note, and Avatar. Oh yeah, there is the Avatar. Thank you for reminding me, Shadow. There was Avatar as well. What are some other ones? Did you know? So there's an anime called Patama Inverted. Have you guys seen the anime Patama Inverted? Becca, why are you trying to gaslight us and there is no live action Dragon Ball? Sure there is. If you believe it, I'm sure there is. Live action does not exist. Then what do you call the shows that have the fleshy humans in it? It's an accurate recreation to seeing him to be... Nuh-uh. Yeah, a reaction. Sorry, it's an accurate reaction. No, that is fair. But he did it so well. Like, you can watch movies and people are screaming and it's just like, ah, right? You know? But this one was like, oh my god, he straight up looks like he's about to die. Like, he looks like he's about to die from fear. Also, you have to say wholeheartedly that M. Night Shyamalan is the worst director of all time. Can he just quit? Why? What other movies did he do? What other movies did M. Night Shyamalan do? There are shoes with people. Not just anime characters? What do you mean shoes with people? Hyper-realistic CG? Oh! So they've breached the levels of Uncanny Valley. That makes sense then. I have no idea what Sailor Saturn looks like. I just remember that at one point in time, she was sorry, Sailor Venus. I keep saying Saturn. It's not Saturn, it's Venus. For a time, did you know Sailor Moon wasn't originally like a thingy thing or whatnot? That originally it was Sailor Venus. She had her own, and Sailor Moon is the spinoff. There was pure unmatched terror in his eyes. Yes! He was so much in terror. I straight up thought he was actually gonna have a heart attack. That was pretty good acting. What Canary said? Hyper realistic CG. Yes. The shows? Which one? There you go. So she was like, ah. I don't remember if she had a crease in her hair. I feel like her crease was off to the side. Like that. Since the writers of Sailor Moon and Hunter x Hunter got married. Yeah! They got married! Isn't that weird? Biggest boy, manga artist, biggest girl manga artist, marry shmush shmush. Their content's vastly different from one another. Even though Sailor Mars is not a purple cat hair cat girl, you still rank her up in that list. She's not a cat girl, she's a raven. She's a raven chick. The only thing you know about Sailor Moon is the goth version of her. You don't know what her official name is? Goth? There's a goth version of Sailor Moon? Love through manga, only a dream. Their child will create the best anime. Oh! You mean Chibi Moon when she became evil? When she became, what was it called? Like Wicked Lady or something like that? And then she kissed her dad? She like made out with her dad? She tried to murder her mom, made out with her dad, steal him away to have for herself. Yeah. What? You don't remember that? Chibi Moon got evil, grew up, turned into a hot, sexy lady called, I think it was like Wicked Lady or something like that. Tried to murder her mom and stole her dad and made out with him in front of her mom. She had a father complex. You know, incest. It's been 1 week since we got to see cheating cousins in love. Wait, what? Cheating. 1 week. Cheat. Wait. You know what I'm singing. Has no idea what I'm singing. Ta-da! 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 I probably got her hair completely wrong. She's probably not the one with the side part. That's probably Mars that I'm thinking about. Mars is probably the one with the side part. But listen, she's got the mask, so she's different. Ah! She had, like, black hair and red eyes, if you recall. Black hair. Red eyes. Black hair. Long black hair? Long black hair? Are you talking about Saturn when she was evil? If it's Saturn, maybe. You saw an image and it was like, huh, and that just retained in your memory. I only remember Saturn with long black hair. Her name was Black Lady. Saturn or Chibi Moon? Which one was Wicked Lady? Black Lady? You guys know more than I do. You don't know what you are saying? Mars is... Boy, you would be Elon Musk. What do you mean? Why does love in Mars means you're Elon Musk? If Oedipus was a mother effer, then is Black Lady the father effer? It's like, isn't there, there's an actual term. It's the reverse Oedipus. I forgot what it's called, but it's like the reverse Oedipus theory. Yeah, that's a thing. It's reverse Oedipus or something. Evil Chibi Moon was Black Lady. Okay, Black Eyes Canary knows this. That name will not fly today. You just have the power of Google on your side. We've got Uranus here. We're gonna make Uranus with this yellow one. What? As I've mentioned before in the announcement, today's probably the last day that you get a chance to see or get my brother live on stream. I suppose if we still unlock it after he's left, I've been talking to him about it, and he said that he'd be willing to try calling on Discord. He doesn't really use Discord all that much, so he'd be willing to give that a try. I told him the ground rules of what can and cannot be said. There's not much, really. Not much. So hopefully he'll get a chance. But I think mostly it would have to be on a Tuesday if we do unlock him being on stream. Because I think he mentioned that that's his day off. How much is the Beko Bro award? 4K. We're at 3.5. So we're 500 away from it. You say it would be Elon Musk because he wants to travel through Mars like you. Today's the last day. You've heard this way too many times. This is the last day. It's the last day. Listen. It's the last day. We've got 2 hours. Yeah. Just 500? Yeah. We're halfway. It's the halfway mark. I say just, but I know it's not just. I know that's still a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. At least it's smaller than saying like 1,000 away, because I actually wasn't even expecting you guys to get to I wasn't expecting you guys to get to 3K. Honestly, I thought you guys would tap out at the 2K. I thought we were done. But hey, we're still here. I thought we would be done at the 2K because that's how much we reached last year. Last year we reached 2K and that was it. That was all. So I'm just like, okay, that's where I can gauge. And then so I can do the other stuff after the 2K and expect for them to not be done. You really don't believe in us? No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's more like, I am this small. I am this small of a community sort of thing. Like, I am this level. Having done this much more makes it feel like I've grown and leveled up, and it feels weird because I still feel like pequeña. Muy pequeña. If only this was on Friday, you get paid then. Yeah, I've decided to not stream on Friday just because I haven't. So tomorrow, as a reminder, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Which kind of is unfortunate. I know it's unfortunate because I know it's like extra day for my brother to be unlocked. While he's presently here. But literally, I've not taken him out to eat anything, and so like, I figure I should take him out to eat before he leaves. So probably gonna take him out for something. But if he still gets unlocked, after the fact, after he leaves, I could try to see about doing a Discord call, which would most likely be a Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Chat grew, and we have more to feed the Beko. Yay! More to feed. More to feed. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Honestly, you guys have been absolutely amazing and brilliant and just like super sweet. Too sweet. I don't deserve this. Becca gonna have to drive 10 hours to a good restaurant living in the middle of nowhere. Only like an hour and a half. Ish. Only like an hour. That's fair. Have fun and take care of yourself on Friday. Yeah! Yeah! You guys have had me all week. All freaking week. This is what it's like streaming. All week straight. All week straight. But it's okay. Yeah. 1 hour. 10 hours. Makes no difference to you. So it makes no difference. Okay. We're only gonna be here for this last hour, right guys? We're gonna be here this last hour. What am I doing? Uranus. Like, Uranus has sharp eyes. Like so. Very serious. Very serious lady. Like so. Like so. We will be here this last hour at another 6 and another and another. That's one cute cat lady. Hi Blabba, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, 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 yes. I don't remember what Uranus looks like, other than they had really swoopy hair. Like, they also had an earring. Very distinguished earring. And then they had, like, literally, like, short hair. Right? I did this hair wrong. And I'm doing good. How are you, friend? Always good to see you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm sorry that the pics section of the Discord is much more complicated. I see that you've been posting food pictures in Belle's Discord. But since my upgrade, I know it's been more complicated for you guys to post things in the Discord. You could make a whole channel, a whole thread for yourself and your food and just post there forever. Just make your own channel. Just call it Bubba's Food. Bubba's Foods. Bubba has smooth brain. Just make a channel and just call it Bubba's Foods. Ta-da! There's Jonas. The short hair. Stern. Stoic face. Okay. I was about to say, like, why do I have a red? That's right. I have to make a Mars. I have to make a Mercury. I wonder if I saved Vicky's backstory somewhere. I wonder if I put it in one of my Discords. I don't think I remember her backstory. Ow! Thank you. Thank you so much for the stretch.
Yeah.
And a meow? A meow? You're just a hell wolf here to enjoy friend content and hang out everyone in a while. Because Beko is awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the hydration station. Thank you so much for taking care of me like a Tamagotchi. Nice. Canary. Just a lot of squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeaking. Squeak, squeak. I was drinking. So what is the world record for most balloons in a house? Probably significantly more than this. Where's an internet window? How many balloons does it take to fill a room? For single helium balloons, there is an easy formula to calculate how many balloons you should order. Simply multiply the length of the room by the width of the room and multiply by 10, 7, or 5. Why or? Why are there so many? How many balloons does it take to fill a room? Here we go. Getting your head around balloon formulas? How many balloons does it take to fill a room? When I left school, I thought my days of trying to understand mathematical formulas were well and truly over. How wrong I was. LOL. How do I make this my behind screen? Record for most balloons blown in an hour is 910. Try breaking that. In an hour? I don't own 910 balloons. I would get lightheaded and I would die. I would pass out. I also don't have 910 balloons. I would need to order them and then die. Well, gotta measure Becca's room now. The problem is that balloons shape make it harder to formalize how many you can fit. Most? In a minute is 18? That's too much, and I still have an injured thingy. Recently, I was asked to quote a price for a balloon-filled room. Many years ago, I would have tried to guess, but as we all know, that can be very costly in many ways. So, where do you start? Before anything else, you will need some information from the client. Room length, room width, room height. I'm gonna assume, I think mine is 9 by 9. I don't know how tall the ceiling is. How many balloons need to go to fit if they do not want the room to be completely filled? What size of balloons would you like to be used? How do I know what size my balloon is? I have a tape measure here. How big is my balloon? 10? Is it 10? Let's say it's about 10 inches. If you go by volume, it's about 4 per cubic foot. 4 balloons per cubic foot? High profile. Uh-huh. Filled with 16-inch balloons. Volume of a rectangle. Measurement in inches. When we work with balloons, it is easier to change the room dimensions to feet and inches. Where's Avi? Mathematician, math expert, mathematician. I saw more numbers in my brain. It's like, no! Feeling eepy tonight? Bye bye everyone, have a good stream. That will surely continue tomorrow. You can't be sure of that, Linka. Will it end tonight? Well, I'm sure of it. We will end tonight. I'm sure of it. There's no chance of continuing on. We've only got 2 hours. The same man who did 18 also did the 9:10. I imagine he would. If he had the record for the longest, like how many in an hour, he'd probably have the record for the minute too. It probably scales down. Okay, we're gonna do Mercury. Has given up on trying to figure out how many balloons it would take to fill my room. She had like a DBZ scanner, right? She has a DBZ scanner in Sailor Moon. Like that. She was the first to have it. Yes. Mercury was pretty cute. Everybody would harp on her for being like the weakest. But she was pretty cute, I think. There we go. She also had the thingy-majiggy. She had a tiara in there. There you go. You still would pick Mars? She had, well, see, despite her being a nerd, she had like 4 piercings, okay? She was punk rock. She had multiple ears pierced, okay? She had the most ears pierced. She was super punk for being a nerd. She was sexy nerd. If your room was a 20 by 20 by 10 rectangle, you could fit 16,000 9-inch balloons by volume, with geometrical restrictions from the balloons, perhaps closer to 10,000. 20 by 20. I don't know, is it 20 by 20? I think 20 by 20. Where's my tape measure? Where's 10 feet? Am I crazy? 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, my room is like 10. My room is like 9 by 9 or something. Or 10. Maybe? No. 15? This is 10. This is 10. So is it 12? 12 by 12? In feet. Yeah, in feet. 12 by 12? Hello, Hug. How do you do? Mailing Beko 10,000 balloons! But who said I would blow 10,000 balloons? Who says I would do this? Oh, dick. Ugh. And my floor, my ceiling, I think my ceiling is about 8 feet. About 8 feet. Ever heard of the Cleveland balloon incident? And what's the Cleveland balloon is? Hello speaking. What's the Cleveland balloon incident? YouTube it so we can see it while you blow balloons. What is this balloon incident? You can't tell me what to look up. No, wait. Did I say? Yeah, my ceiling is like 8 feet. My ceiling is like 8 feet. It feels like maybe 8 feet by 12 feet by 12 feet. 8, yeah, 12, 12, 8. That's more manageable. 4,600 balloons. Balloon Fest. They blew 1 million balloons. Nerds! No, this is very educational. 4,600 balloons. I am currently at 200 of those balloons. I am at 200 of those balloons. And we're making our progress. We're making sweet sound that way. I forgot what I was gonna look up. What was I gonna look up? Let's see Balloon Fest. How about I watch Balloon Fest? Oh no. Oh no. The unfortunateness of this is that the moment I see documentary, that means I'm gonna get copyright claimed. Oh no. Oh no. There's different ones. There's Balloon Disaster by The Atlantic, which I think is like an actual news report station, which means they definitely will copyright claim me. Then there's the Fascinating Horror Story Balloon Fest 86, which is a short documentary by Fascinating Horror. That one's the one I'm kind of interested in watching, but I don't know if they copyright strike. But it says like a short documentary. Balloon Fest disaster. Cleveland becomes total nightmare. Weird history. Then there's Channel 5 News. They'll definitely copyright me. Big boss. You think you figured out? You figured it out and posted food in my Discord. Hey! Now you have to figure out how to remember to do that? No, you could just use that same chain. So that chain that you created for yourself, you could just use that same thing over and over. Instead of creating a new one, since it's all Bubba's food, you could just keep posting in Bubba's food. If you made it that way, that is. Just buy out the company so they don't copyright you. Solid plan. Let me check. There's the
Yeah.
body pillow. Bubba's cooked food. Yeah, see, now you can have your own little chain to yourself. Bubba's cooked food. And all of Bubba's cooked food can go into Bubba's cooked food. Yeah. Hey guys, this one's Sailor Mars. I can try to play it, but I don't think I can play like a big portion of it. I'll probably like stay right in the middle of it, if you guys don't mind. Bah. Maybe become friends with Susan or whoever is the CEO to give me the pass.
1:50 p.m. on the 27th of September 1986, more than 1 million helium-filled balloons were released from Public Square in Cleveland, Ohio, as a fundraising publicity stunt. While the launch itself was successful, the wind blew the mass of balloons in an unexpected direction, in utter chaos. Millions of dollars of property damage, injuries, and possibly even 2 deaths were the result.
2 deaths? How do you get 2 deaths from this?
The stunt was coordinated.
Am I loud? The volume is really low. My YouTube volume is actually super duper low right now. I haven't upped it yet. But it's okay! So that way they can't audio copyright strike me either. Because Colonel Sanders has done that to me on one of my videos, and it makes me very, very sad that that happened. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. You know this YouTube channel too? They cover a bunch of morbid, unusual historic events, do they? Oh, I see, I see.
Designed to hold the filled balloons before underneath this net, 2,500 students and other volunteers spent hour after hour filling balloons
after hour, blowing the balloons up over and over and over and over.
But an approaching
Audio
storm
Jungle.
prompted an early
Audio
launch,
Jungle.
and the total topped out at 1.4 million.
1.4 billion. You guys aren't hearing any of this, it's fine. We're here for the footage to see the release. Oh my
the balloons be released.
Oh my god, it looks like a freaking amoeba. It looks like freaking like Big Hero 6. You know those like, what the frig?
For anyone
Why is it spiraling like this?
The launch had all the hallmarks of a great success.
You didn't fall asleep. It's okay, hi, chicken.
The problems
Welcome
began
back.
in the next
Go back
few
to
days.
sleepies. Jesus Christ. I know,
Most
look at all these
balloons
balloons.
will remain
How many?
aloft
Millions and
long
millions of
enough to
balloons?
inflate into
Try not to get
before
attacked by the
falling to
balloon
ground.
babies this time. I will try. That's why I have to use the stick, because I have no more nails, so I can't pry the loop through into the knot. So I have to try to like prod it through.
Millions of still inflated
How
balloons
chicken do?
descended
How
on
chicken
the
do?
countryside
Nee
of
nee nee
Ohio.
nee nee nee. Zee 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 zee. Chicken, I
There,
swear,
the clogged waterways
this might be the night.
suffered
We
fierce
might end tonight. We will end tonight.
multiple
This will
traffic
be the night
accidents as
that will
drivers
end.
attempted to
It's
avoid
it's
them.
quiet all out in the
They
western
scooped
front.
horses
It's all
and
quiet
were
out in the
consumed
western
by
front.
livestock, causing
Right.
illness and injury.
This could be the night. Everybody's
Down onto
lulled
the
into a
runway
false
of
sense of
Burt Lakefront
security,
Airport,
so they're not
which
paying
was forced to
attention. It's a
temporarily
false
close.
sense of security. Do you think LeBron was there?
Worst of
Who's
all, however,
LeBron?
the balloons
You
blinded
it won't?
eerie.
What do you mean it
Were
won't?
aimed at
Everybody's in a
safety
false sense of
rescue
security
efforts
right
to
now.
fishermen who had gone missing.
Look at all those balloons.
A
All
rescue
quiet on the
helicopter
western front.
difficult
Beko the cat girl.
It was
What do you
tough,
mean I'm joking?
and
I'm
even
not
considered it
joking.
could be completed,
Everybody
causing
is
two
is
bodies
in a
to
false
float
lull.
amongst
Lenka went to
scarcity of
sleep.
coloured balloons.
Chicken's doing the me 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 me's.
Impossible.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's because I started an hour
On
late.
September
Damon's
29th,
asleep
the
already.
Coast Guard
Okay,
suspended its
everybody's in a false
The body
lull
of the
security.
later washed ashore.
I can't even understand Chicken's words until and
The
awake
loss of
until
one of
it
the 6 men
ends,
seemed
until it
to
ends.
supervisors of Blue
Waking, I'm
So did many
start
other people
wake.
who had suffered
Yes,
traffic accidents or
absolutely.
incidents involving livestock.
How don't you know LeBron? Who's
The vast majority
LeBron?
of cases were settled out
How's
quickly,
LeBron?
with costs outstripping
Who is a
the premium
LeBron?
that had been raised by the stunt.
Yes, overconfident babysitter.
Balloonfest. Disaster
What do
as
you
it
mean
was,
overconfident
was never
babysitter?
The record
LeBron?
itself stood for less than a decade before it was broken by
Before it was broken. You have to be more descriptive. Who's LeBron? Who's LeBron? Larry. Hi, Anti. Who's LeBron? You're on an island. What kind of island? Are you not going to antagonize Belle tonight? LeBron James? You assume? Who cares about some basketball player? Is he a basketball player? Is it LeBron James Jameson? LeBron James Jameson? Small one in the middle of the lake. Our jet skis ran out of fuel, so we kinda stranded. Uh-oh. Why would you allow your jet skis to run out of fuel? Are you sure they ran out of fuel? Or did you get seaweed stuck in the motors? Did you drive too close to the island? If you're on an island, you might have driven too close to the island and gotten seaweed stuck into the motor. I did that one time. How you never heard of LeBron? LeBron James? LeBron James real. Is me LeBron James real? Engine won't start. Also, we have a sandbar engine, so no prop. Oh, okay. We also checked the sand and seaweed. No, nothing in there? Not knowing LeBron James is really incredible? What do you mean? How? What did he do? What did he do? He's a basketball player. Okay, I don't watch basketball. You mean it happened when you don't care for basketball? LeBron was basketball guy for Space Jam. That was Michael Jordan. I don't know who it was for the second movie, but he was some guy. The second movie was alright. He had a long face. He was really tall. He just told you LeBron? Nope and nope. Also, the fuel gauge says 0. Oh, okay. Are you gonna need to be towed, or can you, like, swim, paddle, push it back into town or existence? Swim, paddle, push it. Some guy. Why was LeBron chosen to be the second guy for Space Jam? Is he that good? Is he the next Michael Jordan? I don't pay attention to celebrities. It's 3 miles to the nearest bloody land. Oh my god. I would love a body of water that big. He was so well known. What did he do? You heard what Michael... You were... No, you didn't! If you want to keep everyone asleep, talk softer. Okay. Ah. Okay. You are waiting till morning to flag down a boat. What do you mean you're waiting until morning? Are you plan on sleeping there overnight? Overnight. He's a big deal in the world of sports. Ah. The only sports that I know is practically nothing. But the only thing I know is there's that one swimmer guy. That was really good. I think his name was Phelps. And then there's also something about soccer, and I think their name being Nessie. Phelps? Michael Phelps? Yeah. You're sleeping in your towels. That must be really cold. I hope it's not super cold for you guys. That's really bad. Can you guys have like a fire? Can you start a fire on this tiny island? Michael Jackson. No! It's not really Michael Jackson Phelps, is it? His name's not actually Michael Jackson Phelps, is it? Is his name actually Michael Jackson Phelps? Michael Jackson the Phelps? Nessie's real, right? I'm not making that up, right? Nessie is real? Nessie? Yes. Yes, that is real. Okay. Okay. Well, going back to your question, Shadow. What about LeBron? What was your original inquiry about asking me if I knew LeBron? What was the conversation topic we were staring for? Nessie? The Loch Ness? Messi. Did I get it wrong? Is it Messi or Nessie? Nessie is real. She's your goddaughter. Aw, that's so adorable. You think? How will Beko not knowing this affect LeBron's legacy? Did Nessie ask anyone for about 350? 350. We get it for the 350. That too good? What do you mean? Listen, I'm an internet cat. Who says LeBron needs me to know who they are? LeBron doesn't need me to know who they are to be a legend. I'm just a scraggly little internet cat. I'm meow. Do you think all of the Toast Cats or Jingle Cats know who LeBron is? No.
Yeah.
Meow. LeBron grew up in Cleveland, and you ask, was there during the balloon fest. Okay, you sleep now. Good night, chicken. Good night, good night, good night. Your cats know what do you mean your cats know LeBron? How would you know that your cats know LeBron? What if they're more of a Nessie or Messi? I know Michael Jordan. I know Michael. Does that redeem me? LeBron James Jameson. I know it's red on red, but my black markers are like running out of ink. You give your cats treats when you say LeBron? So they have a Pavlovian response to his name now. They salivate. They salivate when they hear LeBron. Sleep. No, Mr. Underscore. Mr. Underscore. Sleep 350. Underscore. 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 I'm getting this all wrong. Thank goodness it's red on red and you guys can't see. Thank goodness it is red on red and you can't see the utter awfulness that is my inaccurate drawing of what I think Sailor Mars looks like. She had her like fire phoenix thing. Anyway. Also, it's LeBron, like Lepio. Lepio? 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 LeBron? Lepio? Lepio? Like Pepe Le Pew? What? Pepe Le Pew? I don't get what you're trying to say. Are you saying that he did the voice for Pepe Le Pew in the Space Jam? Le, not Lee. LeBron. The enunciation on the O, not the E. LeBron? Wait, LeBron? LeBron. Oh, LeBron. I can say names. This is some famous human that exists This is some famous human that exists, and I'm just butchering the name. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We're okay here. Libra. What about it? What about it? Confetti. Belon James. Belon James. That's essentially what it kind of felt like, was Belon James. A ballons. There you go. Random background. +2. LeBron is your favorite Street Fighter character? Wait, is that an actual character? LeBron? What if LeBron was a shrimp? Would he be called Lepron? Lepron! Belon James, +2. +2 to the shrimp brawn. Prawn Lee. Lepron. Lepron Lee. Shrimps have it easy. They don't get to play basketball. They don't get to play basketball. Where is... I just finished Black Eyes Canary's chart. Black Eyes Canary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I finished a bunch of Black Eyes Canary. This one, and this one, and this one. Sorry for the white screen of death. Okay, so now I have 2 for Hibiki and 2 for Kana. With one of Kana's going to Wachao. I don't know, is Wachao here to pick up? On baby support? Your eye. I'm so sorry. Where's the background? Background? Background. Background? Oh lord. I see that video about the Junji Ito most terrifying story of all, the balloons. The balloons one. I was informed of this. Easiest way to pull balloons in the ceiling without helium. What do you mean by pull? 3 different satisfying slimes with balloons. What do you mean with balloons? Completely ruins the original story. Did you know he made a sequel to the Hanging Balloon story? What's the sequel? Tell me about the sequel. So, actually, you should probably tell me what the original is. You should probably tell me what the original is. Because I don't know what the original is. I was informed that the original one was like, there are these, there's like a town or something that's filled with these balloons that are like of faces of people that exist. And if you ever come across, like, the balloons are always hunting for the people with their face of or something. And if the balloon finds you, it carries you and takes you away or something like that. Something like that. They made a horror movie called Balloon? What happens in the horror movie called Balloon? The original story is balloons with people's faces start showing up in town. You basically got it? Okay, okay. So I basically got it. So then what does the sequel do that changes this? What does the sequel do? Does anybody remember if Hibiki had any preferences on their balloons? Did Hibiki have preferences? Hibiki has 2. Ah, Hibiki. Processing, thinking, trying to remember. Jelly Donlet brain, processing, thinking, trying to remember. I don't recall if there was any request per Hibiki's request. Processing. I shall continue as thus forth. Beko is on that jelly donut brain. Too many borths. Absolutely. Too many borths. How are you doing, Critty, by the way? Hello. Current hype train conductor. Interesting. Hi, Wachow! What do you want for your child that was birthed or given to you by Kana? Hiya! Beko lungs of iron. Iron lungs forever. Oh, please! Ah! I cough, I hack up a lung. Ugh. It's so sweet of you guys. I'm just like, hey, who's in chat right now? Are you here? Comes out of nowhere. Oh, hello. You're AFK? No worries. You don't have to apologize. I don't expect you guys to be here. I don't expect you guys to be here. You guys have just been here. Oof. A cheeseburger. Okay. A cheeseburger. I'll give you a cheeseburger. Put it... I don't have any... Oh, I do have orange. Put this cheeseburger on an orange balloon. Because... orange is the food psychologically known to make you hungry. Autonomous? A Beko show autonomous as frick. Me? You were here in stream though. You were playing... You play the violin? Watch out, you play the violin? I wanna see. I wanna share. You've been in the tea room all this time listening to Chicken play music and you didn't decide to share your music aquafaz and share some music and do that. You lowered the volume a bit. You're in the mood for a cheeseburger right now. I'll make you a cheeseburger right now. Now you're making me hungry. You can't compare your snappy violin to Nuggy's guitar. Nonsense! Absolutely nonsense. You have the violin. What were you playing? What do you play? What? You're always here against your will. Get out of here, Shadow. It's all against my will. It's all against my will. It reminds me of this anime where it's I forgot what it was called. I think it was like Ruin Explorers or something. Some sort of old anime. I can't remember. But it was like this guy who's a magician, but ends up being like the champion for this like healer holy chick or something like that. And she was hoping to have like a hot stuff champion, but instead she gets this guy who's like named Louis, and he's like a bum and a bad magician. If anything, he's more like a brute force behemoth. And she's like, her catchphrase is like, it's all against my will, it's all against my will. No! Minute number 1 by Bach. Which child please play Digimon Survive theme? It's so scuffed, though. I would love to listen to you play violin with Chow. You better watch out. Next time you're in the tea room, next time I'm ever able to be in the tea room ever again, and you pop into the tea room, be prepared. I want to hear some beep boops, deet doots, and whoop whoops from your violin playing. You'll leave? You don't want me? Shadow, I would never want to hold you against your will. And if this is against your will, the best thing I can do for you is to set you free. I believe in you. I believe in you too, Wachao. See, Joshua wants you here. But it's all up to Shadow whether or not he wants to be here. You know, if you love someone, sometimes you gotta let them go. If they don't want to be here, sometimes you gotta let them go. Give them the freedom and space to roam freely in this world. You thought you wanted, like, right now in stream? Would you do it right now in stream? Would you? Are you offering? Is this something you're offering? Are you giving an orchestra to chat? Are we getting an orchestra? But if you need to go, Shadow, go. See, Joshua understands. If you love someone, you gotta let them go. If they don't want to be here, you gotta let them go. Beko Wisdom Hour. No, Wachow not offering. Wachow. Do the thing. $5 Beko dollars. I make you the cheeseburger. I'm so sad I have to now use a stick to help me. There we go. Merclear of Borth? Merclear of Borth. Miracle. A miracle. This goes to Ken and Wachow. We've got a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger consists of top bun. We have top bun that goes round. We have cat ear. Oh, I mean, we're making a cat cheeseburger now. Cat cheeseburger has sesame seeds. We do the little sesame seeds. It's a cat burger. It's cat cheeseburger now. It's okay. Cat cheeseburger is really cute. There you go. We got cat cheeseburger top. And then we got what comes after? Bacon, lettuce, tomato, bacon. Bacon? Okay. We got bacon under here. We got our lovely strips of bacon. Does the crinkle crunch. There we go. From Battle Cats, not sponsored. Bacon. Lettuce. Tomato. Lettuce. Okay. Then we have the lettuce. We want really roughly lettuce. Because we want it to be like super crunchy kind of lettuce, right? La 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 la. Ah! Ah! Battle Cats mentioned. Go! And then we have tomato. Hi Anna! Hi Anna! We can color in the red tomatoes since we're using a red marker right now. And we want them to be nice and plump. Plump tomatoes. Just like that. Then we make our meat. Just like that. And then we have our bottom bun. Just like that. And you know what? We'll also color in the meat. Because that seems to look very satisfying. We're gonna color in the meat. Beep bop. Did Shadow really leave? I hope he doesn't think that we're being mean to him. There you go. It's a cow burger! Can has cheese burger peas. Can has cheeseburger peas. Can has cheeseburger peas. That actually looks really nice. You think so? I'm making the burger. It's a cat burger. DY for the tech support info last night though, Anna. Oh, was Anna helping you with tech support stuff? Oh, poof. Oh, hello, Knuckle Domlet. Hello, Anna. Vicky is having a bit of a break. She got, somehow, I don't know how, but something lobotomized her. She got lobotomized a little bit, so she's a little bit on vacation right now. Needs to go fix her up. But she'll be better. She'll be better, don't worry. Tomatoes, so plump. Very plump tomatoes. Arby's, curly fries show up on screen. Chicken, curly fries explode. Hey, peas. Ha! It's a masterpiece. Yes. You are welcome, but I did nothing, says Anno. She got that cat GPD brain. Vicky got... You saved me from looking into the RAM further. Ah. The thingy thing that Anno had me do, the scanny thingy thing. I was talking to Rianari last night, and Rianari said that they also had issues with computer stuff, but like they had done the 2 separate RAM tests, but then after a while started just trying to like replace hardware, and it would still have the issue similar and whatnot. And then when they finally got to changing the RAM, the issue suddenly stopped and went away. So they think it might have been the RAM. They think it was the RAM, and that the test just came back as false positives, as being okay. I don't know. Who could say? It's one of life's greatest mystery. Why Beko computer go beep boop crash? It goes beep boop crash. You have done multiple passes and different types of tests, so you would be surprised if it was the RAM. You think it do be the drivers. So the Windows installation, the Windows install. That's what you mean by drivers, right? I have to reinstall Windows. Another purple one? I want a red. Yeah, you also think it's the drivers. That means my Windows, right? That means my Windows. No, like the software that is installed when you use particular pieces of hardware. RAM has always been a problem for my computer. Me? Has it? My graphics driver, for instance. But I updated my graphics driver. I did the update. Is it not better? I did the update. There was one the yesterday, the other day, 2 days ago. So it's up to date. It should be good, right? What would I have to fix? Especially because it starts after your external hard drive died. We may be doing a full reinstall depending on whatever viewer log tells us. 1 TB of downloaded memes. Absolutely. It's all the memes. Don't delete my memes, anything but that. I need them for the funny and they make me smile at the end of the day. I read them for inspirational and because haha hee hee. Ahuhu. You were shocked when Arky said she has a 96 gigabyte of RAM yesterday? You mean you get it, but wow? Is that a lot? Is 96 a lot? How much do I have? How much hee hee hoo ha ha? Hee hee hoo ha ha. I have PC specs. I have two 32 gigabyte RAMs. Yish. Yes, 96 is unholy. Oh. You want 128 gigabyte, but have no money for you. So you sit with your 64. It's okay. I seem to have 64 as well. I have two 32 gigabytes RAM. 96 is okay if it's DDR5. Mine is DDR4. What is DDR5? You have a 128 gigabyte SSD card for your Switch. You just mean it is a massive amount, not hating on it. What's the difference? I have a DDR4, is that okay? Dance, revolution 5. That's what I think too, DDR. Never enough RAM for Live 2D. I know! When I turn on VBridger, my computer runs hot, and I can feel the hot air pushing out from it. So I've not been using VBridger for fear of my computer running super hot like that. It runs scarily hot. It's like the first time I felt my computer run that hot before. Bark. Never enough RAM for modern PC setups nowadays. Windows is greedy. How dare you be greedy. I've been trying to look at laptops, like if there are capable laptops that can do streaming and VTubing and streaming laptops, so that way if ever I do travel or like go to conventions, I can still do some light streaming, maybe. But I don't know what laptop would be good for like light streaming. Like if I had the very minimalistic setup, just like stream Windows, no like storing system, mechanic, just VTube Studio, laptop. That's it. Laptop, OBS. But I don't know what I would need. And I kind of wanted something light. I want, and so like I was thinking, what do you call it? Like the Windows tablet thingies that are like strong enough to be a laptop. Are those good? The Windows tablet thingies. You only got 16 Chrome. It's currently using like half of your memory. You have 16 gigabytes of RAM? That's not a lot. Oh no. Oh no. That sounds scary. At least it's not 8. I think my roommate had that issue. They were living off of 8 gigabytes of RAM. Because they had 16 at first, but then one of their RAM sticks died. And it was causing their computer to like crash and die and reset all the time. So then they just removed one of the RAM sticks and then they stopped having the problem, but that meant that they were living off of 8 gigabytes of RAM forever. You have a 32 gigabyte of DDR5 and it's been great for you, but you are no Vtuber. What is the DDR5 better? I have a DDR4. Oh no. You would have 16, but you have a broke stick out of the box for some reason. So in reality, you only got 8. Oh no, that's exactly what my roommate had. Theirs broke out of the box. You should get 16 more. You thought you had 32 already. Get more RAM. Becca, it's okay to have DDR4. But what if I want the newest Dance Dance Revolution? What if I want the newest songs and everything? Down, 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 down. Do 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 do. Wow, I've like messed up the proportions on this. This is fine. It's getting worse. It's a DDR. This is what DDR looks like. There you go. That is what DDR looks like. That's 2 for Kana. Oop. 92 for Hibiki. Hex, gotta use the warranty and get a free stick out of this. DDR5 stream when? Ring Fit? Well, I did clean up my office a bit more. I can now do it a bit. Oh, I still have to set up my VR. I still have to set up my VR again. So that way I can do it with the 3D model. That way you can see me actually flop around. I think that's how it works. You will have to replace motherboard and CPU for DDR5. Uh-oh. 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 No, I don't wanna. It's been like 2 to 3 years. You don't know who was even the brand. Oh, that's fair. The warranty is usually pretty long, but if you don't have the brand, then don't worry about it, I guess. Yeah. DDR Borth. Got a DDR Borth in here. what's that other dance game that's like DDR but a little more freestyle? What do you mean little more freestyle? So there's DDR, and then there is Pump It Up, which is the diagonal ones. I don't like Pump It Up. Pump It Up, I hate. And then there's that new bright flashy lights one, the Korean Shuffle. I forgot what that one's called, but it's the shuffle one, the Korean Shuffle. Backflip IRL, Just Dance. Is it Just Dance? Just Dance. No. There's an arcade game which is like the floor is lit up and it's light, like rainbow colored, and I think it's a Korean brand, and it specializes in shuffle dance, Korean shuffle dance. What's it called? You think that's the one you're thinking of? Yes. That one's really fun, and I like it because it's very freestyle and is actual dancing, right? It's not like the expert DDR players that are just bar holders, okay? So what if you can do steppies really fast to the arrows that go zoom, okay? If you're holding onto the bar, you're basically just like, I don't know. It's just leaning on the bar doing steppies really fast. You're not doing the dancing. Beko Dancing Stream 1, I've got as much rhythm as probably a brick. I used to do a lot of dancing games. I used to do a lot of DDR, but I would never get past light mode because I feel like when it gets super complicated to the point where you can't keep balance, then that's not dancing. I'd rather be free. So what if I'm basic? At least I'm free and I'm dancing. I'm built like a brick. That's why Beko is a brick house. She's the mighty. You'll bet Fussy will let you on her stream if you know her. Who's Fussy? Well, who's Fussy? Did they specialize in dancing game? It's also a bit harder for me to do dancing games now because of the scar in my eye as well. Because it takes me a little bit of time to register visuals, to register what I'm seeing. So I have to stare a bit more. It makes it so much harder to register like fast flashing arrows. Which sucks because I used to play dancing and rhythm games all the time. I used to love them. I love them all the time. My favorite rhythm game, like it's one of my dreams to have this arcade machine that doesn't exist because I think the company went bankrupt, so they don't exist anymore. I really love Easy to Dancer. I love Easy to Dancer. It was like a Korean dance game, and it had like a giant circle pad, and it had 2 hand sensors. So it was like DDR married para in one. So you had to do the hand motions, and you had to do the dancey steppies, but it was freestyle enough that it's just like, you figure it out. You figure out the cool moves. DDR. Fun para steppy. She dances? Fussy is based VR chat streamer. She does the dancey steppies. If I do VR chat streams, do you guys know anybody in VR chat? Can you guys introduce me? Can I be like, hello? Hi. I don't know anything about VR chat. How do? Arcades are never gone, just eBay. They don't exist. They're bankrupt forever. You've never done VR chat. Ah, such a scary world indeed when meeting people that could just say all sorts of things into your face and possibly get you in trouble because, well, because the trolls exist. Trolls exist in the real world. I don't know. I get terrified about the prospect of VR chat streams because of that exact notion. You can't control people, right? You can't control people. Trolls are readily available on the market. Oh, you're ready for that? Well, there's a difference playing the game and being ready to deal with trolls versus playing the game and streaming game and trolls be abound while you're trying to stream and not get tossed. Subway's gonna enter the tunnel. Okay, Shadow. Hello. This is for Hibiki. I don't remember what Hibiki wanted. You still remember you falling to pure mush in that house simulator game? Dude. Oh, the motion sickness is real. Hold on. Now that I have the hand cam, I can show you. Let's look over here. I have to wear these things. When I play VR, I have to wear these things. I found them. So like I have a friend that was like she was with Pregante, and I was like, what things can I get you? And she's just like, oh, you can give me things, ginger candy. Ha! Not sick, something, morning sickness candy or things like that, and C-bands. She was telling me about C-bands. I'm like, what? C-bands? So I bought her all of those things, but then I decided to buy a pack of C-bands for myself, and so I tried to use them in VR chat, and they surprisingly work fairly nice. They work fairly nice, so I use these. If I ever play VR chat without these, I'm dead. My brain can't function. Such a weird thing. Such a weird thing. All it does is apply pressure to the wrist like this, ever so lightly, and it helps. It helps. You expect the timer to be up? Never. It ends here and now. You get terrified about the prospect of spending like $1,000 on a good headset just to talk to randos? That's true. That's true. That's true. It is very expensive. But they're coming out with better ones, so you might want to hold out even then. Because I know that, like, the Index is really good, and that's what I have. I have the Index. Courtesies of Rio. Thank you so much, Rio, for the Index. But the thing that, like, makes me sad about it, obviously, is the cable, right? The cable. Oh, no, the cable. So I have the little zippy ties that tie up the cables up to the ceiling, so that I don't need to deal with that all over the floor and step on it. But it still kind of sucks a little bit having like tethered to a cable. I think I was like watching a lot of channels that talk about VR news and like the niceness of like trying to do like the new I don't even know if they're like glasses or something. The Mokopi. Well, there's like also the tracking too. So what I have is I have Tundra trackers, which are very nice. They're super lightweight. They're like ungodly lightweight. And they're slightly cheaper than Valve trackers. And I really like them. But they also require lighthouse housing thingies to see you. And I've been really interested. I've been really looking into Slime VR because they don't need housing tracking, which means that you can just wear them as is. Pregante is your Ushi. Noted, don't do VR if it makes you Pregante. You don't get Pregante from the game you're talking about. Might be called Technomotion. Is that the one from the arcade? The Technomotion? You got Pregante in VR chat. You had anime babies for days. Never heard of Slime VR? It's new. I'm really interested in it. I'm really, really, really interested in it, and I want to give it a try. I don't remember the terminology for it. So like Tundra trackers, you know, they use the lighthouses in order to get your tracking. So the more lighthouses, the better, because it could see you from different angles and things like that. But it also means that if you lay underneath a blanket, obviously you're covering the trackers, and then you'll lose your tracking in VR. But they are the most accurate for like steady motions and things like that, as long as the houses can see you, right? As long as the lighthouses can see you. The Slime VR is really, really nice and super duper affordable. Like you can even ask for a kit or something like that. And what's really nice is that you can just get the kits themselves and build it. It's like the same thing as like what do you call it? Like a Raspberry Pi or something. Like they give you a kit to build. And you can build it yourself, or you can ask to like get the pre-built versions. And so they do it differently. They don't need the lighthouses. I forgot what they're called, but it's like proximity from one to the other. I think they work fairly similar to how like the Mokapi works, only they're better than the Mokapi, because people have been trying out the Mokapi, and the Mokapi, while nice and super small, like the Sony one, they're nice, they're super small, but sometimes the tracking is a little bit kerfuffled. So some people have been modding their Mokapi with the slime brain and making it better. Looked it up, and it seems it's a crowd-funded thing. Hopefully this doesn't end up like another chair. It's not a chair situation. That's amazing. Yeah, you saw that too. The slime brain. Yeah, the slime brain. It's not gonna be like the chair situation. The chair situation was a pre-order. But the Kickstarter crowdfunding thing, I think it's legit. It's legit because I think they have done fulfillment. And there's this channel that I watched. He does like a lot of news presentations. He's done like 3 or 4 or 5 of them for the Slime VR, and just watching the progress of how they've been with Slime VR. And his most recent video, he even got to go to the like actual office, the warehouse for Slime VR, and he got to build his own set. He built his own Slime VR and how easy it was. And bring that home. Pretty good. Thank you for the explanation, Beko. It's like it takes it calibrates itself in the motion and the relation of the other trackers you have on. So it's like it calibrates via the waist and like the other trackers, and it's just like, well, if the waist is here and the feet are there, if this tracker moves up, you're probably moving your feet like that. Is how I'm kind of understanding is how it works. I don't know if it's actually how it works, but I know that it still functions when you don't have a lighthouse and you can just kind of snuggle up underneath a blanket and just be in whatever pose you are in VR. You gotta say the name is amazing. Slime VR. I don't know why they've named it Slime, but I'm very intrigued with it. I'm very, very intrigued. I do want to try it out. Sleepovers in VR. A lot of people sleep in VR. It's very weird to me, and I think it's very bad for you because, like, I can't sleep when the TV's on and the flashing of the lights, and you're telling me you have a TV strapped to your eyeballs and you're trying to sleep. Like, sure, you can go in, like, dark rooms and things like that, but it's still light being shown at your face, shining the light of black. You know? Beko really wants to snuggle under a blanket in VR. No, it's more like if I were to do any streams like in the future, and if I do sleeping stream, I would want to be in 3D, so that you guys can see and watch me lay down and roll around and toss and turn, so that you guys actually know that I'm sleeping, as opposed to just like, oh, I'm gonna close my eyes and then turn off tracking, right? You know, I'm gonna turn off tracking. At least if I like have 3D tracking when I'm sleeping, you guys can see me roll and toss and turn, and you guys legit know that I'm still there, as opposed to like, I'm just gonna turn off. Oh no? Sleeping with a giant weight? That's another thing I have to figure out. I don't think I need the VR headset to track my head. If I'm capable of figuring, I think I can designate a tracker onto my head in Live, I think, and not have to be in VR, and just designate a tracker to my head and tell Live this tracker is my head. And I think that works. Does it work like that? Do you guys know? I wish I had more 3D tracking VR friends that I could ask, because I was watching these videos. I have lots of questions. I can only learn so much. Really, no shiz? No shiz? What? That sounds like a migraine in the making. Yeah. Sleeping in VR sounds bad. Sounds bad. But a lot of people do it. Get that Beko Daki for your slime sleep stream. I'll wear like that. I'll find that green zoot suit so that it's a full body green screen, and I will have the Daki and I'll hug that Daki. That'll look so silly, but I totally would do it. I totally would do it. I don't know if you guys remember, I have like green screen gloves. I used to have green screen gloves, and I would do my hand cams with that and chroma key out the green gloves and just put little sparkles there, and I would do little sparkles and be like, yep, this is just the transcending the imperial plane. Please tell me why you would want to watch you sleep, Beko. Serious question. I don't know. For the times where you're just like, because it's really popular to just keep the stream running, isn't it? That's what Chia does. Chia keeps her stream running and she lets it go while she's sleeping. So it gives that more authentic, this is a marathon, the stream has not stopped situation. That's horrifying and cute at the same time. I will hug my body pillow on stream for you guys. I will hug my body pillow. I have Garrus here with me. You guys want to see Garrus? I have Garrus. Wait, where's Garrus? Come here, Garrus. They want to see you. Look, it's Garrus. It's Garrus. He's here. There you go. He's currently getting covered up by balloons. Chia has sleep streams? Yeah. When she does her marathon streams, she goes to sleep. At the end of it, she goes to sleep. When she does her marathon streams. You've never heard of this? Wasn't there a new Twitch rule to stop that? That can't be true because there's actually a category. There's actually a Twitch category called Just Sleeping. So this can't be true unless they've removed this category. So unless they've removed the category, this can't be true. Calibrating. Oh, what? Did Beko Bro think of Garrus? What do you mean think of Garrus? I bought Garrus. I think it was when I went to PAX East or something. Was it PAX East? Yeah, I think it was when I went to PAX East. I saw the BioWare shop there, and I was just like, hi, do you have the Garrus body pillow? And they're like, yes. I'm like, I will take one. I will also take a tally. I have a tally, and I have a Garrus. You did not know that? You're still pretty new around here. Oh, yeah, no worries. Don't worry. I think she said she's gonna have... We're trying to, like, make sure we don't, mix and mingle our marathons together. I think she said... When is her next marathon? I think she said her next marathon might be September. Or something. If her model finishes, like, early-ish or soon-ish... She might do a debut in September. Don't quote me on this, guys. Don't quote me on this. I'm throwing things, misinformation out the window. But you can always expect there to somewhat be a marathon around December because that's her birthday. Like, for sure. If nothing happens in September, then obviously December. Like, around the wintertime area. Calibrations. ABC always be calibrating. Isn't Just Sleeping a coincidental game title? Is it? Is there an actual game? Hold on. Is there a game called Just Sleeping? Just Sleeping. There's a Steam application that says Just Sleep, Meditate, Focus, Relax. But there isn't anything that's like Just Sleeping. Did Beko Bro have any choice words about your Garrus Daki, though? I did not leave him on the couch. No, I did not leave Garrus on the couch. Usually Garrus is on the couch. I usually leave Garrus on the couch. But my brother didn't really have any comments about the Garrus pillow because he's seen me play Mass Effect and knows about my obsession with Garrus. My brother has watched me play a little bit of Mass Effect when I did play and knew that I stalked Garrus quite feverishly and would go visit him in his calibrations room and have little bits bits of like, Garrus, why won't you pay attention to me? And then would cry, and my brother would be like, get on with the game. I'm like, I can't, Garrus won't pay attention to me. And I played the whole I got introduced to Mass Effect with the second game, right? So I played the second game and I'm just like, oh Garrus, oh my god, Garrus. And then like I think I finished the game, so I went back and I played the first game. And I spent the whole first game trying to court Garrus, only to find out that Garrus is uncourtable in the first game. I was hijuked. I spent the whole first game stalking him and visiting him every single time I'm on the ship, and he never swoos for me. No stream today? Is Belle gonna stream? Misinformation, but you love Chia's current model? She loves her new model. You'll love her new model. If you love Chia's current model, you'll love her new model as well. You think I'm scantily clad? Wait till you see her. Wait, wait till you see her. I think she's going full stop. All the motions. Let it go. Let it go. Remove it all. Skim it down to the skivvies, if you will. You have a 2-liter Mountain Dew and you can't stop you. Oh no. Is Beko making all of this up? Which one? When Chia would do what? We've actually talked about it before because last year, so what happened was last year I had my subathon in October. Just because I was just like, I want to try to do it for the first time. It was my first ever subathon. And I just picked October was just when it happened. And then Chia had one in November, which was after mine. And I found out that my anniversary is in December. So then I was just like, well, it feels kind of weird to do another subathon stream immediately after I did the last one, because I did it in October. So I was like, I was still kind of on the fence. But then Chia went and did a subathon in December. So then I was like, oh, okay, so she's doing a marathon. I won't do it again. But I was like really weirded out. I'm like, she just did one in November, and then like there was a 2-week break, and she did another one in December. But it was because that's her birthday. Her birthday is December, I think. So my anniversary streams, I don't do subathons or anything. I do self-questionnaire thingamajig. But I think I might do a marathon in February, because I don't think anybody's in February, but February is actually my affiliate anniversary. So that's gonna be okay scheduling wise, I think. Chia did leave the stream on for sleep each subathon. Yeah, she leaves it on. I know this because I leave my computer on, and there was one time I went to sleep with her on my computer. I took a picture of that. I'm like, good night, Chia. Yeah, but the new model, it might not be September. Or are you talking about how naked she gets? But it might not be September. I don't know. I know the artist Mama is giving her full attention on getting the model made, right? And this is just me being hearsay, guys. Misinformation again. It's not my right to say any of this. I have no idea what her plans are. She could have her model finished and decide not to debut it until next year. She might hold on to that content and wait until everything else is finished, right? I don't know any of this stuff. I don't know Chia's plans, right? Only Chia knows her plans. I just know that she has her model in the works. She was speaking to a rigger. Ow. So that's another thing. I don't know when the rigger is available. She was speaking to a rigger. And we all know, right? I had a model that was in the works. I have a model that was in the works since last year, and it's still in the works. Versus this model, which was in the works for a month. I have another model that was in the works since last year, and it's still in the works. And that one was supposed to debut before this one, but I didn't realize that my model parent was gonna solely focus on this model for the entire month, and so this one got finished first. So I never know the time frames. So I'm just giving you guys spoodles of misinformation on when the model's gonna be done. All you guys know is that the model is being worked on. Tia's new model's being worked on. That's all you guys know. You didn't know of Beko's love or obsession, rather, for military bird. I'll have you know, he's a Turian, and it's poisonous to ingest. And that is all I know. Chia is so say-so, though. How long have you been in Chia's community? I won't say anything. Only the hat remains. Oh, you know what? It's been a while. I might as well have my hat on. Beko has unhealthy relationships. There is nothing unhealthy about seeing your loved one every day. There's nothing unhealthy about seeing your loved one every day, guys. Tia is my Oshi, so I'm excited for whatever she does. That's good. I have no idea when she will do whatever when she does what. But yes, she is amazing. She is a man of a woman. I like to say she is such a man of a woman. For real. I get to see a side of Chia you guys don't see, and you guys get to see a side of Chia that I am unnatural to see. Chia will make up any excuse to make a sudden subathon. Wichow knows this well. How has your wallet been, Wichow? Are you okay? She's done a lot of subathons. This is true. She's done a lot. I'm always too scared to do subathons. I'm always just like, I have no idea what kind of... I get stressed doing subathons and marathons because I'm just like, what kind of content am I gonna give? I need to make it super pow, wow, pow, party, like big celebration and have lots of things going on. And here I am on day 9 blowing balloons for you guys with 10 minutes remaining, and you guys are getting distracted because I talk nonstop. And I'm just like, in the 3 years that I've streamed, this is my second. Ah, dick!
More Beko? Why, yes, I think so.
Yes, Paladin, thank you so much for the Donna. Donna. You get a baby. I almost forgot that my time thingy thing. I just glanced up at it and it was like, oh, 10 minutes. Wow, so much time has gone by. There we go. Thank you so much. Ha. Okay, number 2 Chia fan. Ha! No, Wichow is like dedicated to Chia. Wichow, Modern, you guys are so dedicated. So great. It's such a beautiful relationship you guys have. She says she'll take out the belt, and you guys say, yes, ma'am. It's great. Beko's a liar? I'm not a liar. I just get I'm misunderstood or I'm misinformed. I don't understand things. Be prepared for the Golden Week subathon. No way. What Golden Week? For Chia? Can you also spread misinfo about Belle's new model too? Okay, Belle's new model has hair. It has hair. His new model also will be able to His new model will be able to just like pog. He'll actually pog. Big poggers, okay? Okay. His model will have 3 heads. Oh snaps, new model, new model. Your current model is fire, Beko. Thank you so much, Gritty. I'm so glad that you guys enjoy this model. I am so happy with this model. I am so happy. Mama Noi is an amazing mama. She's so amazing. Someday I hope I will be valid enough to be able to play Fortnite with her. Beko spreading misinformation on the internet? Absolutely. Chia is gonna have, you know Buff Chia? You guys remember Buff Chia? The new model is exactly that. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually that becomes a model, though. Let's be real. 98% November. You should also know Garus's voice is hot! It is! Oh, wachow! It's so nice to have similar tastes! Yes! I could listen that man. I could listen that man speak to me. He's poisonous. What do you mean poisonous to what? He's poisonous to ingest. I know this because I listened to what's his name? Morden? If you romance Garrus, I think is it in the second game or something, and you have Morden, he will give you some scientific health advice on interspecies relations, and he'll tell you he'll explain that Garrus's skin is like poisonous or something or whatnot, and that you can have rash and not to is what he says. And I'm just like super shocked. I'm like, Morden, what? Why you're super serious and you're going at me? Needless to say, I was quite baffled and shocked. That's why you're freaking out over here. Cha. That's why you married Garrus your first playthrough despite being attracted more to Jack. Why? Because you like poisonous things? You like poisonous things? Or do you mean his voice? Oh, I think Wachow means his voice. I like completely forgot what Wachow's last statement, and I just got on the poisonous thing. Your wallet is dried. I'm so sorry, Wachow. This is why I didn't do a subathon in December, even though it was my anniversary. I feel bad for you guys, and everybody's telling me is like, just have no chill, like just have no chill, like Chia. She don't care, and I'm like, but guys. But guys, I feel bad. I think there was a reaction when I had my first subathon, and then Chia had hers in November. Everybody's like, oh, but my wallet. I think too much about your guys' well-being. Just draw funny faces. That's what she did. She drew 100 funny faces. You guys enjoy watching me draw funny faces on the balloons. Bella's laughing. Ha 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 ha. He will have 3 heads. Misinformation confirmed. All you do is draw. Got 0 money. What do you mean? Just do the doodle it. Do. I think my drawing streams are like the least successful streams that I have because my doodle-littles are like derpy werpies. You're as always ready for Chia Daddy's belt. That's true. Oh my god, Wachow. I was really unnerved. Like the few times I go in the I think you guys called me out. You guys called me out on me calling you guys out. Like every time I go into Chia's stream, it is very interesting petri dish cultivation that she has, right? When I go into her stream, I don't know why or what is up, or maybe it's always the timing that I'm in there. It's the best way for me to describe Chia's community whenever I'm show up is everybody likes to act out like kindergarten children because they not because they want to troll or whatnot, or that they're like bad or whatnot. It's because they want to be reprimanded by Chia. There is this subtle desire to want to be reprimanded by her firm hand, and she is very a very man of a woman, I dare say. So I can understand this, but it is very interesting to see this in a culmination of a group. Reprimand, Wichow, you know what I mean. You do know what I mean. If Beko gets to an hour, you will release the first part of the cringe fanfic and work all night on the final one. Okay, don't push yourself, Kaiju. It's okay. It's okay. Don't push yourself. I can make the reading of fanfic a completely separate stream from the subathon if it helps you with more time frame. But I do request for your fridge picks. I will be going over fridge picks this Saturday. That one has a hard deadline. If you guys haven't submitted your picks into the Discord, make sure you do it because I will rate your fridges. I need this cat right here, this internet cat needs to see your fridges. You better be prepared. You're sorry, hold up. Don't bring me into this. Can this Beko pog though? I don't have V-Bridger on, but probably I can. Listen, I don't need to pog. I can blep, okay? The big poggers. You're going to pog? What? I mean, all men already have 2 heads. You're gonna have. But you have. Ha! You have 3. You'll have 3. Oh my god, you could coordinate a subathon during December. Like, first half of December can be for one subathon, and the other half of December is the other subathon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but also you guys are just coming out of a subathon. You're coming out of the subathon. Your poor little waterlets need to recuperate. You know, that's too detrimental back to back, one after the other. It's fine, it's fine. I don't mind doing the self-interview for my anniversary. It gives me a chance to kind of reflect on my growth and where I am and where I've come from. So I think I like going down that route. And I hope my community is okay with that. I know it's boring and less festive, but I kind of like doing the self-reflection. It's interesting because I technically never had a proper debut from like when I first started streaming. I just kind of started streaming. So it's kind of nice to start trying to collectively have annual reflections. Because I want to keep appreciating how far I've come from where I am. You would love to see some derpy doodle dandy. I could probably do I could try to do more drawing. I'd like that, maybe. Reprimanded by Chia. I don't know. Someone raised the timer? Yes. We were circling the drain at 10 minutes. We were circling the drain at 10 minutes. Chia does indeed just radiate big sister energy. She does, doesn't she? She does. I feel like, and I've talked about this before. I've mentioned this, and then you guys were like, "You have a streamer voice." I have a streamer voice, but I feel like I go in and out, right? I'm like, "Hi, hello," right? And I'm like, "Yo, sup, guys? What?" Yeah. I'm in my tea room, and I'm like, "Oh my god." It's like my voice is all over the place based off of whatever my energy is. I'm just like, "Yo, you hear me? This is my voice. This is it right here." Or here, or whatever. You get the idea. You get the idea. There's some sort of level of excitement or energy and range, but it's like I still feel like even if I'm in my tea room, I'm just like, and even when I'm in streams, there have been some times where I'm just like, or things like that, right? So I feel like, regardless of me having a streamer voice, I still feel like you guys have heard my full range of all of my inflections and things like that. But then, like, when, like, Chia, listening to her in calls, like, she's so big sister energy. She's so stern. so firm-handed and chill. She's so cool, guys. She's so cool. And then when I listen to her on stream, okay, everybody. Like, she's so soft. She's so soft-spoken. I'm like, where's my big sister? Where's the girl that totally puts pudding in his place? I'm just like, wow. She's got a cute voice, though, when she streams. She's got a cute voice. But listen, I want the woman that, like, puts me in my place. I want the woman that sass talks. Granted, she still sass talks when she's soft-spoken. I don't know how she's able to pull off both these characteristics at the same time. She has, like, the soft-spoken, like, I'm still gonna put you in your place. I'm gonna reprimand you. I have the softest of voices, but you know I'm gonna reprimand you so hard kind of take. In Chia stream, Oshi abuses us, and we say, yes, Oshi, thank you, Oshi. Yes, Oshi, thank you, Oshi. Your last chat message, goodbye, but not really. No, the stinky kaiju does not deserve such honor. We'll post fridge pics tomorrow, though. Good. I look forward to seeing your fridge pics. Freezer, fridge, inside, outside, everything, nitty gritty, drawers, shelves, door drawers. I will look at it all. If you join in the chaotic energy, imagine how much we could increase the timeouts per How many people do you have to time out per stream, Wachao? How many timeouts does Chia need to dole out per stream? You tried when Newbie ate your style? Imagine. Chia raises the pitch of her voice during stream just to get us to call her a baby. But it doesn't work, right? You guys call her grandma. Is that the reason why she has a high-pitched voice? She wants to be called baby, but it doesn't work. 2 timeouts per stream for you? I can't believe I got a timeout on Chia's stream! When we were in Offkai, I can't believe I got timed out! She timed me out! That's the eternal argument of Brat versus Hag during Chia's stream. Chia mods crush our skills because we ask for it. Actually, we call her Hag Brat only, so... I got timed out for talking about feet. Because I know her community gets hyped about feet. I thought it was funny. I'm sorry. The ignorant bliss of having a community that doesn't get hyped on feet, and for some reason her community gets hyped on feet, which doesn't make sense because Wachao is here. Timeout Shadow when? You got timed out? I got timed out for talking about feet on Chia's stream. You remember that? Yes. Mods timeout back. This is absolute slander. Trying to fit in, posting feet, and being timed out. Yeah, because I know that they've talked about it a lot, and she does. She caters to your guys' feet things. She did that one, like, feet grippers thing or whatnot. She caters to it. As much as she pretends to hate it, she caters to it. And I got timed out for trying to... What is the word I'm looking for? What is the word? What is the word I'm looking for? Not hype? Haze the crowd, raise the crowd, hype the crowd. We were in Avi, Pudding and I were all in the hotel room on our phones, lurking in Chia's stream, and I'm just like, wait, what about the feet or something? I forgot what I was saying, and we were just all laughing, and then I got timed out, and Avi was just like, oh my god. I'm like, ah! Chia told us she has chicken nugget feet. What does that even mean? What do you mean chicken nugget feet? Oh my god. If you were streamer, you would time you out randomly. Okay, I will time you out randomly, Shadow. Here you go. No. I can't. I have to be the last line of defense for timing out because OBS doesn't give me timers. It's by default 600 seconds. So if I'm the one that has to time you out, it's going to default but be 600 seconds. So I have to be the last line of defense. The mods have to time you guys out so that they can specify the time. Otherwise, it's going to be a flat 600 seconds for me. She enables us, and we are lured by her bait until someone crosses the line and says something truly unhinged. Did I say something unhinged that day? I don't remember. She calls her feet her dogs. The dogs. She let the dogs out. Yeah, you guys called it dogs. You guys have so many words for feet. You have dogs, you have grippers, you have feet. I just got little foot paws, man. I just got little foot paws. The overlap percent of viewers between Team ABC has to be pretty substantial. We just all mirror the streamer we're watching, you think. That's the thing, right? We all have like intermingled community, but like for some reason Chia's community is hungry for feet, but then you guys aren't hungry for feet here. I think there's some foot hunger in Avi. Light foot hunger, but she's trying to put a handle on it. She's trying to put a handle on it. You think it was a Sunday Sap stream and suddenly Beko types feet and even Modern was like I forgot what did I say? What did I say? God damn it. So does that mean her feet are easy to nibble? The little chicken nuggets? I don't know. Please don't time you out. I will not. I will not time you out. Last line of defense. Oh, she really does bait us so hard. You guys like being baited. Is that, huh? Is that what it is? You like being jebaited. Carrot and stick and all. Ah. Ooh. Okay, okay. You hate feet, but you laugh at it. The term foot huggers is terrible. Who calls them foot hunger? Did I call it foot hunger? I called it hunger. You hunger for the feet, the foot hunger? Oh, I did that, didn't I? God damn it. Loving feet is a joke until it doesn't. Until it's not a joke. So Chia's doctor told her she had chicken nugget feet. It was one of her stories. That's all you know. The feet shortage of 2023. You guys should demand a foot picture for one of her subathon rewards. Like, instead of, like, if she ever tries to offer not safe for work picture, like, hashtag or things like that, the top reward should just be picture of feet. Picture of feet. Just for the memes. Just so that she can utterly... ABC squad all having a drinking emote. This is how a chow gets banned. Whoever requests a feet picture is gonna be killed on the spot. No joke, really? I'm gonna ask Chia. Hold on, is she still awake? Let's message this in powwow. At Chia. Hey. For your next subathon, can you make your top reward show picture of feet? There you go. 11 p.m. for her? I don't know if she's still awake. That's fine. She's not awake. I don't think she's awake. Straight up permaban. Why would you ask that, Beko? Because apparently, according to Avi, I just let the impulses win in my brain. According to Avi, I live. I saw no fault in asking. Beko about to get banned in Chia's chat. I do it for you. I do it for you. Me talking feet pics now? Like you said, you're pretty new. You haven't caught Avi's stream yet. She was super nice in Beko's stream last time though. Avi's amazing. Listen, if you watch, if you like watching me, listen, Avi is more amazing. She is such a personality. She is so, what is the word? She is so attention grabbing. She is so entertaining. She is very adorable. Okay? I am nothing compared to her. Avi is amazing. If you ever catch an Avi stream, okay, you'll love it. You'll love it. It'll be entertaining. You can't just not watch her. Okay, she's adorable. She's very good. She's very good, Wasp. She's very good. Beko, you are super great though. Thank you. I try my best. But listen, I'm just impulsive. I think my only charm here is that I'm pretty impulsive, which makes the silly factor just kind of there. Avi is like, she speaks without thinking, but she's very smart, but she speaks without thinking. I don't know how to explain. She's also impulsive, I think. I think she's also impulsive, but more like word vomit. I think the better thing is, I think that's the better explanation. She's more like word vomit impulsive, whereas I'm more like action impulsive. But I can also be very easily distracted by food. I'm a big foodie, so I can talk for hours and hours about foodie, and that's what my community has come to. Feeding me salmon because I love it immensely so. Shrimping. Yes, because Avi is my Oshi. Avi's my Oshi. I've now determined that Avi is my Oshi, and I will say it to the ends and depths of the universe, no matter how embarrassed she gets or how cringe she thinks I am for saying that she is my Oshi. She is now my Oshi. Beko, you gotta ask, and it has no correlation to recent events. How many times did you take the driver's test? I took it. So the written one I got first time. I didn't fail the written. And then the physical driving, I took twice. I think. The first time I failed because they took me down a street that had construction and was not painted. So I actually didn't know where to go as a new driver, which I think is absolutely stupid. And then the second time they took me down a street that was not construction and proper roads, and I got it, no problem. Avi is the little sister energy of the group, and she seems to not only embrace it, but straight up runs with it like scissor. That's a beautiful description and is very accurate, Atheist Paladin, absolutely. But we've talked about this. So if Chia is big sister energy, and then Avi is little sister energy, what does that make me? And I think the last time I asked this, you guys responded with pet. Which is fair, I guess. I'm like a freaking Tamagotchi that you guys take care of. Baka knuckle energy. Wait, I'm not dumb. Well, thank you for the hydration station. Thank you for taking care of me like a Tamagotchi. Beko, you are weird as frick in the most possible ways. Flag.
メッセージをお願いします。
Middle-aged energy? What does that even mean? What the frick? Shadow. Shadow has been on my case for like the past couple of days. I don't know how to handle that. Turkish appliance / tomboy wasp. I'm not a kitchen appliance. Yo, Beko gets banned in Avi's. Timeout. Did it work? Did it time Shadow out? Did I time Shadow out? Looking forward to checking Avi out. Good. I hope you enjoy her. She's amazing and brilliant. When you told that person Avi was your Oshi, that at Offkai made my stone cold heart feel just a little bit. She's my Oshi. She's an amazing person. I got to watch her before she grew, before she was born, and then seeing how she grew and how amazing of a person she is an aspiration indeed. For real, Avi is an aspiration. She is great and amazing, and she is such a beautiful soul. She is such a beautiful soul, I kid you not. There are sometimes I've talked to her about certain things that I've wondered about, and then she has like this nice new, like she's like fresh perspective, and it's just like, I don't know. She just like, it's so simple. It's like the world is so simple for her. I think there was some time, like one thing, I was talking about an issue that I was having with somebody, and then she was just like, just unfollow them. I'm just like, ugh. I'm just like, oh, I don't like seeing this person's tweets or something like that. But you know, I follow them because friend and blah blah. But their tweets make me feel down, and I get really depressed, and that makes me feel sad. Just unfollow. I'm like, oh god, so it's so simple. The answers are so clear. The gremlin energy. Meow. Adopted. Ban that guy. Good. 5-minute close. Holy snap, serves you right. I'm so sorry. Venus flytrap that sits at your windowsill that you water every 2 days. Energy. 600 seconds. I told you I'm the last line of defense. There's no the buttons default to 600. I'm hovering over Wichow and I saw the ban Wichow button. I'm not going to ban you. I'm just like looking over if they all say 600 seconds. It just says ban Wichow, timeout Wichow for 600 seconds, and delete Wichow's message. Those are the buttons that I get. Those are the buttons that I use. You get what you freaking deserve. Rip Shadow. Shots fired. Like, this makes you feel right back in Chia's stream. But Chia does, like, it's the mods that do the modding, not the streamer. Otherwise it would be 600 seconds and that'd be so long. Shadow about to go on a Joker. I think mod check. I don't think I have any mods because Scribs is away right now. I think Resnick is here somewhere, but they're lurking. And I think Belle is streaming right now, which does remind me. Chat with the Bloodlust. Don't worry. Avi, if she is here. You can also undo. How do I undo a timeout? If you feel like. What did you do? You didn't do anything. Your name was just right there in hover vicinity. Finger on the trigger now. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. You've never been banned. That's good. Beko, can you please ban me? It would be funny. No, it wouldn't, because then I would have to unban you. Ah! Chia mods timeout people for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, sometimes 69. If you personally offend Chia, she hits you with the 10 minutes. Oh! Please ban a streamer. No, listen, we're moving on to the next topic. We've got 3 minutes left. I think Bella's streaming. Let me see here. Can he hear this? Am I gonna have to do this? Is he gonna answer?
I may take 2. I can't pass up a deal like this. Now can we? Thank you for the follow, Midnight. Much appreciated. You.
Ring,
me,
ring.
Me. Wait, Becca,
Pick
why are you
up.
messaging me? What do you mean? What do you mean me? What do you mean me?
Ring, pick up.
Thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. My name is Belle. Welcome to my Bell Tower. I hope
I'm
you
being
enjoy your stream. I
rude.
hope you
This
stay
is
a while,
rude,
so I'm trying to
guys.
run
Don't
away 'cause
follow what
I
I'm doing
will
right
hunt
now.
you
This
down.
is actually very,
I will
very
use your
rude.
chloroform bat. The first hit, nice shot. The chloroform keeps you on it long enough to
He
drag you
just
back to my
got
bell tower.
raided, but I have 2 minutes left. I have to do this really quickly. He just got raided. I'm being
I've
very
never had
rude
someone
right
react
now.
to that clip that way.
Are we actually gonna
It's
zero
good or
out?
bad?
If you
Ooh,
personally
vanilla
offended
bean.
Chia,
Okay,
you will
make
delete
it
the
not a
internet. Oh no,
micron,
don't delete the
and I'll
internet.
take
It
a
has
photo.
been an honor and a privilege to
Organic
everybody.
chai. Ooh. Organic chai. Organic chai for sure. Need help with Beko while she was away. Oh, also Beko.
I have 2 minutes left. May I please call?
Rude. That was amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Midnight. Much
Come on,
appreciated.
please. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you just got raided. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you just got raided.
No, it's locked.
Your cat
Do
bottom
it
could
for-
not be
Yeah,
reached.
please
Your
call.
cat bottom could not be reached.
Hold up. Lean cat needs call. Hang on. Hold up.
Can I help you?
Hello.
Greedy.
Hello.
I'm sorry to be much impudence and rudeness and interrupt you while you're in the middle of being raided.
What are you doing?
I have 2 minutes left and I need to really quickly ask you a question.
This. Kaya, thank you so much for following. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Bell Tower. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you stay a while. Just don't try to run away because I will hunt you down and I will beat you with my chloroform bat. The person knocks you down and chloroform beat. Becca's ruin it. Chloroform beat you on the long my Bell Tower and put you in my basement. Thank you for the follow.
I'm not showing up on your stream.
Oh my god, you needy.
You needy.
There. Oh my god, it's a Beko. Alright, I'm gonna go watch a movie. Have a good stream. I appreciate it, Midnight. Thank you again so much for the raid. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you so much for the
And thank you so much for the follow as well.
Give me the extra seconds. Belle!
Yes, what? Huh?
Can I toss your salad?
No.
What do you mean?
No.
What do you mean?
No.
What do you mean?
Just no.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
So
Just know the answer is no.
So you do know what it means.
Yes?
Damn it. That means
What do you mean,
Shadow.
damn it?
That means Shadow wins. That means Shadow was right. That you would know what it means. I don't
Why
know
would I
what it
not?
means. Huh?
You mean to look up here? I'll show you.
What do you mean? Show me.
I'll get you the Urban Dictionary version.
No, I don't need you to show me.
No. You're here. You're here now.
No.
So now you get to know what it
Oh,
means.
The reception's kind of fuzzy
No,
here.
don't you
Oh,
fucking
no.
go anywhere.
Oh, Dick, look.
I will
the
go in your
timer-
stream and I'll extend it 2 hours.
Timer's
Don't test me. Don't fucking test me.
Timer's
Sit
running
down.
out. Oh,
Sit down.
Oh, Dig.
Sit down.
How can you ask like that? You guys asked me to ask like that. It's you guys. You guys asked me to ask like that. My chat is like freaking out. My chat is like freaking out that I asked this. But they're the ones that asked me. They're the ones that told me to ask you.
Okay, here. You want to know?
Pretty please toss away.
Okay, here you go.
Also,
Go.
Anti, thank you for the second gifted sub. Thank you so much, and thank you for
Two-
the 100
No. Stop talking. This is for you, Beko.
I have to stop.
You want to know what
talking.
tossing someone's salad is? Here you go. To toss someone's salad is to perform oral sex on someone's anus. It's also called rimming or analingus. The term tossing salad isn't very intuitive in my opinion. Says this person. There you go. I don't even think you would want to do that.
Why is
Even
it
if I
called
said-
that?
Even if I said yes, you wouldn't want to do it.
Why is it called that? Ow! Why is this an action that is called this thing? And why is it called
This is weird.
tossing a salad is such an innocent act of tossing a salad?
My name is Bell Salad.
But
Now
it
tell
was
her what
like-
pegging means. Oh, should I do that too? That is not what I thought it was going to be. Sorry, Brittany. I'm sorry.
You're
I
suddenly
thought she
hungry
said, "Can
for
I
some
talk
salad.
to salad?" And I was like, "Who the fuck is
You thought
salad?"
it
Me.
was
I'm
just-
Bell Salad. Here, Becca. You know what pegging means too?
Throwing an object and hitting something.
No, that's definitely not it.
Shocked horror intensifies. Bet Bell isn't shaved too. What?
What?
No, nothing.
Wait, shaved. Wait, shaved where? Front or
I
back?
don't know. We don't need to
Front or
talk
back?
about this.
Front or back?
Really, right in front of yourself.
I
This
need
is the
Christian
part of the
Virgin ear
stream where
bleach.
we move to the other website. You love the love. This is really something. Oh, okay. Timer's running out. Okay, goodbye. So fuzzy. Ah. What is he gonna say on his stream?
Hey, anyone? Oh wow. Okay, she just dipped. Fell in the air like a frisbee. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it is.
Fuck that guy, fuck this guy,
What
fuck
is
that
going
guy!
on?
Get out of this.
Ah!
Back in.
Griffin! Oh, thank goodness we ended that call then, if that's the case. Welcome, Raiders! Welcome, Raiders! I am so glad we ended that conversation. Hi, Griffin. How was your stream? Griffin. E.T. Wizards 101, how was that? Panic, raise the timer. We've got 3 minutes left. Hi, everybody. My name is Bekogenning. I'm just your run-of-the-mill Bakaneko. That is to say, a demon cat, not to be confused with any Turkish kitchen appliances. Thank you very much. I'm just running a donathon and I've been stuck here. Since the 8th. I've been here since the 8th. I thought we were gonna last 3 days. Here I am. Day 9. How do you do? I still got 2 more balloons to blow. Ha! Mom! Happy Beko Day. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. How was your game? How was your game? Wait. Welcome to Beko's cooking stream. I'm not cooking, though. She hung. Wait, did we get a definition? No, we aren't. What? What do you mean? We were not talking about that. We were talking about, Dino Nuggies. We cannot let Bemko die. Frickin' Shadow, do you need to be timed out again? I think Shadow needs to be timed out again. Hello, hope you're lasting and taking care of yourself. Game went well and you are a little sleepy today. Yeah, take care of yourself. I think it's really late for you right now, isn't it? It's fairly late right now. So yes, thank you so much and welcome. I'm glad for you introducing your community to me. I'm just a little weird, internet cat, little gremlin, you know, just scruggly and scuff all over the place. But yes, hello, welcome. This is a new model debut. It was also my birthday. Ah! Timer, no! For anybody that's wondering, I basically, if you see this in the top right, ah! Ow. I need to write down these contributions. For every the $25 contribution, I have been blowing balloons for people, and I am currently at 199 balloons. I've blown 199 balloons so far, and that's what that picture up there is for. Thank you, Anna, for the 180 biddies. Thank you. You're here just laughing hard. Get out of here. You chaotic. Also, what did I see? Magnus! Hello. Go timer, go. Go timer, go. So wait, if you gift more than one, that's $25. Yeah, I think it's 5. If it's 5 subs, that equals 25, and that will equal a balloon baby. I will blow up a balloon for you. Need to hit double-digit days? Oh, you want double-digit days? It's gonna end. It's gonna end right here. Ah! No good timer, please. I need to be here for day 30. Thank you, Anna, for the 180 biddies. Thank you, Anti, for the 1 gifted sub. Gift $25 or gift 5 subs. Yeah, 5 subs, $25, 2,500 bits. In that increment. 99 balloons floating in the summer sky. Let's see. And that's 5. I'll do this for you, Anti, but usually I do it per drop. So I don't keep track of singular drops just because it would be problematic for me to have to keep track of everybody's singular drops. I think, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do this for you. Let me write this back here. I'll make note. Anti. You saw nothing? Ignore that. Anti. 5 subs. I actually have a chart for this, which is why, like, anti, and then I have to get all of Anna's bits. So Anna, 1, 2, 3. Is that 3? 300? 300 bits? 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 300? 300. Oh my god. 300 bits. There we go. Huh? What? Ignore that. You're sorry? What? No, ignore that. Don't worry about it. What is this? Nothing. Nothing was seen. Nothing at all. Nothing. No. What was that? Where? We're back up to 5 minutes. We are back up to 5 minutes. Yes, we are. There we go. Here is the desk cam. You are given 1 baby. What would you like your baby to be? I have different colors. I have white. I've got blue. I've got pink. I've got purple. Those quarters with malicious intent. Thank you, Anti, for the 500 itty bitties. Thank you, thank you. What color baby do you want? I have these colors. I also have a yellow and a peach, but they might be my last remaining ones. I have a couple of yellows and peaches. Do you have time to make a sandwich? You don't know. There's like 7 minutes. Perpetually on 5 minutes. Perpetually in the last couple of minutes. This might be the end, guys. This is the end. As the world, as we know it. Do I have purple? I do have purple. I have purple right here. I have apparently 2 different purples. I didn't realize I had 2 different purples. But I'll do this purple. Hi, LL. How are you doing? Ha! Meow! You need to keep Beko on life support. I think I have enough time to blow up your balloons. Let's go. I wish I could have shown you Bicky, Anti. I wish I could have shown you Bicky, but she's kind of broken right now. Something happened, I guess, during one of my computer crashes, and she got lobotomized. So I have to refix her brain. I have to fix her brain, and all that stuff. Oh no, oh damn, yeah, it sucks, but it's okay, I guess. It's fine. There you go. To do anti matter dev. Hey, Anti, do you know anything about coding fighting games? Also, what would you like drawn on your balloon? What would you like drawn on your wonderful balloon, by the way? I will draw your little babe. Your little babe. I've been drawing on all the balloons, as you can see, in that tiny little image up there. What fighting game you need? I'm just curious. I kind of want to make a fighting game, maybe. It's a little project that I'm thinking about. Cat. You want a cat? Fighting game. Yeah. Fighting game. Okay. Any specifications or just cat? Just cat? Catto. Catto. You're still working on BJFB, but you can fit in a fighting game. The cat known as Belle? Oh, and that's fine. If you're busy with your project, that's okay. I made the cat head before you said Belle, and now I'm trying to make do. Wahaha! Mongrels! Hada hada! Thank you so much for the 25 dana. Thank you! Oh, you've brought me back up to 30 minutes. Okay, you guys can go make a sandwich now. You have time again. There you go. Like this? Does that look like Belle? It kind of looks like Belle. Ah! I didn't do that! Which balloon died just now? Hello? Are they just dying next to me? This is scary because they're like next to my chair. The stream will go on and on and on. Jesus, your ears. I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. I apologize. Who died? Who died over here? Oh no! It's the one that we had to operate on. It's pudding. Don't tell Scribs. Don't tell Scribs. It's pudding. It's the pudding one. The one that we had to put a sticker on because there was a hole in it. Oh, you predicted it? Your ears. I'm so sorry. Nostradamus. Pudding. Oh, dick. Okay. Well, they were born for a little bit, but their terminal cancer got the best of them. They will go into the pen with the rest. R.I.P. I need to make a note in the chart for this. So we did antis. Check that off. Whose balloons were they? Was it Blue Paws? One abortion. Blue Paws had one abortion. So what child? Blue Paws. Whose child were you? Hold on. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was Outlawed. I think that was Outlawed. Oh, wait, I can actually look at the baby. Hold on. Wait, where's your... Oh, crap. Where's your belly button? I can't find his belly button. You have time. You look away for 2 minutes. Trying to rotate some of these balloons. They were part of the set. Where is this Avi? That's a sombrero. That's not Avi. Or Chia. My computer's running very hot. Is this Avi back here? Beko never dies. Bemko's immortal. You don't know that. You don't know that. It could happen any day. Oh, here it is. Here's Avi. Blue Paws. Okay, it was a Blue Paws. One of Blue Paws' children died prematurely. Okay. I'm like hunting down the parents of these children. Also, your phone is trying to autocorrect Beko to Bemko. What is Bemko? What is the existence of this Bemko? One pudding died from terminal death. R.I.P. I'm so sus. Okay. Well, we still owe Hibiki too. This one was Hibiki's. I don't know exactly what to draw on this one. We continue on. Thus the circle of life. We continue on. We continue on this road that we travel. Ow. You normally type Bemco instead of Beko, so your phone is learning to do Bemco. No! Yeah! Yeah. What do I... I'm not a Bemco. I will... Yeah. Ta-da! Another one for Vicky. We'll do a red one. We have a lot of red. There you go. Yeah. You know those YouTube shorts about the guy that does like dog breeds does this or something like that? This is kind of what it reminds me of. Drawing on these balloons is kind of like, hey, I've got a new dog breed idea. I've got a new dog breed idea. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a golden retriever. And he retrieves gold? Nah, he doesn't. Oh. That guy is kind of funny. I like that. Golden dog retriever. There you go. Yeah. I thought you were gonna cut your shower short because of the timer. But hearing the $25, you took your time. Your sweet, sweet time. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. And you guys can make sandwich too. Okay, Atheist Paladin, you get a child. What would you like for your child, Atheist Paladin? You got the first funny mushroom name thingy worked out. Now you just need Bemco art to make Bemco mushroom thingy. Why am I being a mushroom? Ha! Why am I being a mushroom? You're taking snake pics from Belle. When the timer go back to almost half an hour? Beko Gundam on child. Okay, I do this thing for you. We'll grab a purple balloon. Cause you're a fun guy. That'll do. Ayo, what are you working out today, Atheist Paladin? When workout? When? The thingy you sent me, the mushroom thingy that makes characters on desktop. Ah, I see. Funny mushroom thingy worked on. What does that mean? Like, you have the first AI thingy? The sprite thingies? What do they do? What's the features? What are you, how make do? You forgot the name, you just know it was named after the Shumeijis. Shumeijis? Can they toss around windows? Can they multiply over time? Can they toss around windows and multiply over time? You're just now about to clock out for the second job. No. How long is your second job for? Probably heading to the gym in about an hour after dinner. Probably just cardio today. That's fair. You will see. Have fun at the gym. Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. Back to the drawing board. What do you mean, back to the drawing board? Oh, because of all the features I'm asking. Can it throw a window? Can it multiply over time? In additional to blue screens, you want windows tossing around? Pew, 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 pew. Very cute. Very cute. Stay hard, atheist paladin. Stay the firmest being you can be. Firmness is the key. We're trying to figure out Beko's blue screen still. I have like 3 different people I'm sending these errors to. I have so many different people looking at all of my error codes. We believe it's our drivers. Your dev studio manual got nothing. Yeah, same. It's a code 144. How to fix one's drivers. Graphical driver? I updated my drivers yesterday. The other day. Can you just send your PC to me to Siberia? It will cool down here in snow. We'll analyze the recent error next opportunity. Oh no! You want me to crash again? I can do that. I can open a game. Sometimes the latest driver is bad. But I've been having this constantly, regardless of new driver or old. May have to reinstall the graphics driver. Oh. Wait, is Dragon another computer geek? Dragon's been helping a lot! My last crash. Oh. Sometimes update is do not delete previous one. Oh. So that's bad. Ow. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. But yeah, so in answer to your question, Dragon has been helping out. Ano's also been helping out. Ano and Dragon are very, very smart. And they both have luxurious voices that are wonderful to listen to. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. You're being replaced as the computer guy. You're Bell's computer guy. Technically, You're Bell's computer guy. You haze Bell more than me. You're a bit concerned it was broken before the update and did not actually replace the damaged files? Ah. Uh-oh. That's not good. But it's been going on since June of last year. Got a smiley face up in the joint. I kinda forgot what I was supposed to draw, but I kinda remembered. I think my Gundam cosplay, I had a strawberry up here. Right? I had a strawberry. And it had 2 bananas. We'll see when we analyze the crash. Yeah, you may just need to run a wipe on your graphics drivers and reinstall. Hopefully find the specific driver. You used to have some custom code to find leftover drivers. You can try to find it. Okay. Yay! It would be nice to not be running off of a computer that likes to have deep with personality. Likes to crash with all means and beings of things. With all things and the beings of the mings. Mings. Yay! Cat. Cattle. We can have the first fridge door. Vertical handle right here. Little branding right here. Little Beko fridge. And then get the fridge door here into a skirt. Fridge door skirt. Oh god, that's kind of concerning. Do you see this? Hold on. Can I? Hold on. Can it focus on this? Do you see that tiny little dot right there? That dot of like incomplete latex or whatnot? That's a very concerning tear. That's like, if you put too much pressure on this, it will implode. Oh, yeah, very much so. I'm just gonna have little armies, little paws, and have, I don't know, Gundam sword, right? Gundam sword. And Gundam shield. Which is a fridge door. Ta-da! Gundam Beko! It's a Gundam Beko! Bang, bang. Completed. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look here. I know you guys are talking a lot of tech talk. I have to reinstall is bad. Wait, drag into the computer. Beep boop beep boop beep boop. But we will see when we analyze specific driver. You used to have some custom code. Yes. We had a code 144 on one of our server machines that took frickin' forever to fix. Maybe it's just Bicky tries to come out from the PC in real life and Windows being really smart to protect us from Bicky. Bicky is become as God. So wait, how close are we to the final goal? How close are we to the final goal? I know we're 2 rewards away. We still have the 4K and the 5K. So with this, we are at 3.6. So we're 400 away from unlocking Beko Bro on stream. And then we have the last reward, which is the not safe for work thing, which I don't think anybody cares about, but it's there. It's there. There's not a lot of thirst like there was in Avi's community. There was a lot of, for you guys saying the Avi's little sister energy, you guys had a lot of thirst for Avi. That's concerning. Oh no. Oh no, about to lose another one. I sure hope that balloon doesn't pop. Gundam Call. It's a shame we never got Beko Bro. You were too poor, too weak to achieve this. It's okay, we talked about it. If we still achieve the goal, I can try to see if I can call my brother. I can try to see if I could call my brother. From wherever. And it's most likely gonna have to be a Tuesday, because I think Tuesdays is when his days off are. Tomboy energy is too strong in the Vtuber community? What about it? What about it? Too strong in the Vtuber community. You don't consider me a tomboy? Do you not consider me a tomboy? Am I not tomboy energy to you guys? Huh? I just told you that I wiped out Pudding in a wrestling match. I pinned Avi on first encounter. I spider climbed Pudding on first encounter, climbed his back, and proceeded to punch his spleen. That's Pog? Yeah. Is that not tomboy energy? You thought Beko was more of a boy modder? What's a boy modder? What's a boy modder? I've never heard this before. Avi strikes me as a disco. Meow, 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 meow. She comes into the Twitch. Meow, 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 meow. I feel you would take us out with a 6-shooter. What's wrong with that? Is that not tomboy? Is that not what you want in your tomboy? Is that not what you want with your tomboy? The impending fear of your life? The impendingness that it could slip away at any moment? Wait a second. You guys want me to crush you with my thighs. You guys like that. You like the fear of life slipping from you. From your very essence. You like that. Can tomboy destroy me with your Onegai! Onegai! I shall destroy you with my thighs. Onegai shimasu. It will. You know us very well. You'd rather not be killed, thanks. No, that's fair. It's too dangerous, this power. It's too dangerous. Ow! Listen. It's not for human consumption. If you want to live, back away from the thighs if you want to live. Trust me. Nobody should share that kind of fate. I have not learned all of my toggles yet. Nobody should share this fate of the thigh crush. No. They put the fear of God in us. Is it healthy to fear God? It's healthy to fear God. I guess it is. I guess it is healthy to fear God. Maybe. You know that issue when people are like, oh yeah, I'm immortal, and then they do things. Pardon. Yes. Is it finally going to stop pointing it out? If you don't pay attention to it. Or can you go to bed now and check in tomorrow? In order for it to bleed in to another day, to a new day, It would need to go. 1 hour needs to be added to the timer. Fear what now? You fear no one? God fears me. That's why he never answers. You should be more approachable, Kaiju. Maybe you should be more approachable, or you know, be more charismatic. Maybe God has a different love language. What's your love language? Do you guys know what your love language is? See where being approachable has gotten you? What do you mean? You're not approachable. You're too approachable. You're too approachable that you're unapproachable, Resnick. I can't even talk to you, and you're my mod. I can't even hear your voice. I can't even I can't have cold converse. I can't converse. I can't converse with you. People are learning very fast that if I think you have a smooth and cool voice, I become dumb brain and get awkward to talk to you. I get really awkward. I negative point Riz. Can't talk. Got a Riz up God. God sent me here to make everyone mad. God's a troll. What the frick? Your love language is them buying you cool stuff. Oh, you're a gifter. You like being gifted things. I see. How to Viz God. A comprehensive guide to finding your love language by bekogenning. Buy it now, and we'll throw in an additional comp book where you can write your dreams, and your dream diaries, and your goals and aspirations. Call now to buy. Your love language is illiteracy. You can't read your love language? Or you like people that can't read? I like being misunderstood. That's my love language. That's absolutely not. No. No. Why are there too many of you guys with cool voices? Why are there too many of you guys with cool voices in my community? We've got Resnick, we got Dragon, we've got Ano. You guys need to stop having cool voices. Raise my standard. What the frick? You guys do have cool voices. You second that? Listen. There's different levels of cool, okay? It's not like same level of cool. Resnick has like that deep smooth voice, okay? He's got like that deep smooth soft voice. Dragon has like how do you say? I don't know how to explain. Dragon has like cool kid kind of thing, kind of voice. Ano has smooth, soft, very soft, like pedal voice. Like you can listen to that whisper in your ear and fall asleep to that kind of voice. Your love language is like Latin, a dead language. Oh no. 2-minute warning. Beko fans so cool. Call them the Arctic Circle. What is a cool kid kind of voice? It sounds like you did like a sport in high school. So it sounds like you did a sport in high school or something like that, and that you partake in Starbucks, but not Starbucks. Maybe you're a coffee drinker. I don't know, but you sound like Lego pieces well put together. Oh yes, the descriptions. What the frick? Lol. Don't you like my analogies? I give the best descriptions, man. Don't you like understand fully? Like when my descriptions are so clear, you can almost hear it. The frick is that description? You were lost for words. What do you mean? Did you play a sport? Am I right, Dragon? Did you play a sport in high school? Claire's mud captain. 30 seconds. No, the end is nigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Happy New Year! Fuck! Oh, the curse has been lifted. You actually got it all wrong. It's been an honor. Thank you, everybody. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so over. It's so over. It's over. It has been a pleasure to be with you guys. It's been a pleasure. I've been freed. I've been freed. Yahoo! 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 Oh god. You guys have been holding out for this one. For sure, for sure. This is great. Now Beko can take the time to fix her computer. Absolutely. I can beat Yoshimi in the tea room tomorrow. Oh, Dick. Thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. The gifted sub. You're a whale lord in the tub. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. So many flowers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 5. Post timer sub celebration 58 seconds. Thank you. Wait, you can't add timer. It went to 0. That doesn't exist. That timer doesn't exist. It went to 0. With all this range, we surpassed 1,600 plus total redeems. That's hilarious. I live for it. I live for it. That is hilarious. Okay, okay. Well, I won't stream tomorrow, so there's that. So this is, nothing changes. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll be going out to dinner with my brother. On Saturday, I'll go ahead and stream. We're gonna be rating your fridges. Don't forget to submit your pictures, guys. Submit your pictures into the Discord. I will be rating your fridges there. Absolutely. Except them all back. Oh, not right now. I'm still missing one. I still need one. I still need one. You're depressed? Don't be sad. That's okay. All good things come to an end eventually. We can come back again next time. You thought you were just gonna cut stream as soon as you got to 0? I wanted to. I was going to, but you know, you guys were throwing things at me. I thought it would be rude to cut off all of your redeems. Congratulations on the new model and happy birthday, Beko. Too bad you had 9 birthdays in a row. And grew 9 years older though. This is true. This is true. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna go straight into the credits. There we go. There we go. We need to see everybody that helped out today. Thank you so much. Absolutely. I'm sorry that I started stream a little bit later today, but listen, we all got to see and experience the end together. It was very wonderful. Thank you so much to all of the new followers. Thank you so much to all of the whale lords out there. You are awesome. Don't cry, Ano. It's okay. We can come back again next time. You could still ask McDonald's to get a birthday cake. McDonald's? I couldn't even get a Grimace shake, man. I need the Grimace shake and I missed out on that. They don't have that anymore. Congrats on the Donathon. Yeah! Same time next month. Absolutely same time next month. I don't know if I would still do it. But yes. Congrats on the Donathon. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's great, it's great. I am happy and I'm so glad to have spent it with you guys. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for all of your support. You guys surpassed and surprised my expectations every step of the way. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the birthday docky merch. Make sure you take me home, otherwise I'm homeless. Feed me lots of food. I like warm blankets and warm baths. I also like chocolate milk. I like chocolate milk and salmon, macarons if you're feeling like treating me. And then I also don't like dark places, so make sure that there's a nightlight. No, joking. Instead of stuffing, fill your doggy with salmon. She likes it. That would be kind of detrimental to your doggy, but if that's what you end up doing, I can't guarantee it would last very long. But yes, that is definitely something that you can do. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and we'll raid Belle. Since you guys made me embarrassingly ask such weirdo questions to them, we'll go ahead and we will raid Belle. We'll be prepared for that. You're ordering 100 kilograms of salmon for your bekogenning? Yes, Wachel. Once you receive your bekogenning, you have to make sure you feed them right out of the box, okay? They're gonna be hungry from shipment. They'll be very, very hungry from their long, long travel towards you, okay? You need to make sure you give them a bowl of water. And salmon. Salad toss raid. Eat as soon as they arrive. Got it, exactly. And then you gotta give them nappy wappies. Who made you do nothing? You told me that I had to. You said that he would know. You said that he would have a reaction and that he would know. And he had such a strong reaction. How did he know what that was? How do you know what these things are? How do you know what these words and phrases are? Who does this? Do you guys have like weekly studies of Urban Dictionary? How do you learn these things? Everyone knows. What do you mean everybody knows what it is? How do you know what this is? This isn't the Beatles, okay? You're not born with the freaking knowledge of the Beatles. Anyway, 10 seconds. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Goodbye! Ah!
Going and continue to make the most of our adventures together.
How do we do that? Oh shit, Beko. Hello. Hi.
Thank you.
Hello, Beko.
Bekogenning for the raid with 29